Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. We are going to be playing some Strixhaven. My name is Nick, I will be your dungeon master. And with me are all of our courageous college kids. Say hi, courageous college kids.
Hello,
Hello.
college kids.
Oh, I was holding back a burp. Hello.
That is very Cask of you. Speaking of Cask and the rest of our courageous college kids, who would like to fill us in on what happened last time?
God, I wish I could be called a courageous college kid, but I cry sometimes. It's a small thing.
I'll do the recap.
All right. I believe we started at a sorority party.
Yeah, we started at the college party at, I have the name, Zeta Beta, at the Zeta Beta sorority. And, let me think. Karen got fucked up on a keg stand, and we didn't see her for a hot minute.
Mm-hmm.
Luvenia talked with Shavadri, and Margot talked at her. Not necessarily, I wouldn't say she talked to her, but at her. Meepo and Alistair. I forgot your name for a second. I'm so sorry.
Okay, Luvinia's officially not part of the harem.
Just give me a chance.
Oh, I can't find her name.
Her name is Rubina.
Rubina. Okay. Yeah, they were talking to Rubina in the little library area. And then but Rowan was also there. And then Erzmiktalk approached Luvenia and was like, yo, we're racing snails upstairs. Frogs. We're racing frogs upstairs. So Luvenia played Roundup and got them all upstairs, and suddenly those frogs turned giant, and I killed one of them. The other ones were just incapacitated, and they coughed up a black ichor that was very similar to what we found from the mimic. And I think that's it.
No.
We took a test.
Oh, we took a test. Kieran, what she
Oh.
did next time, right, is like when she saw Margot, she said something about the dorm and she popped her in the face. So I just want that to be on the record.
Yeah,
She
that
did.
happened at the in disguise. Kieran punched Margot in the face.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. We blew
And
a hole
then-
into her bedroom wall.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, we
Kieran was commanded to magically exit the premises.
Yes. And then we all left as well.
And then we took the test.
We took the test.
But not before Aurora saw Alistair hanging out pretty closely with Rubina. That did
Oh, that's
happen
right.
too. Just for a little
Oh.
tea.
Yeah.
Just for a little tea.
I forgot. So after we then took the exam, which everyone passed except for Meepo,
And he was caught cheating.
and he was because he was caught cheating.
He was caught cheating.
He still failed.
Everyone did their little
Extracurriculars.
Their little meets and greets.
yeah. The most prominent thing I can remember from that is Kieran talking to Aurora and saying that Alistair is like head over heels for her, and he wasn't actually interested in Rubina.
Yes. That is the basic
Yeah.
of what happened, yes.
So, Kieran also said that Alistair was kind of creepy. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure
But
that
not
was the
like
vibe that came through.
That was like essentially what it was.
She heavily implied that he was like obsessed with her
Right.
after having met her for like 2 minutes.
Like having one drink with her.
Conversation. And then y'all talked to her in class, right? Like, this isn't a one-off. She obviously, like...
It's a 2-off. It's literally a 2-off.
Okay.
It's a 2v1 and not in your favor.
I came here to have fun, and I feel so attacked right now.
That's to Kieran's character.
exactly.
Oh,
See, Rachel?
shit, I
I'm
know.
just hyping you up.
Yeah, so Kieran did run into those lovely ladies at Show Band Association. And Sin got a job at the Fire Jolt Cafe.
That's
Uh,
right. Oh, she also went. They also went on a date with Cataris, but not actually a date.
uh, kinda, yeah. Before, because they went and shot some archery together and checked out the LARP room.
Yeah.
But unfortunately for Sin, Cataris failed the test and is in study hall with Meepo. Until they pass a test, neither of them can participate in extracurricular activities.
That kiss was too strong.
I believe Lavinia she went to a meeting for the student mages of faith.
Yes. I
And
talked with Mel about finding like a way to meditate that fits her.
yeah. And then we also had Alistair went to a meeting of the horticulture club and got to
Which
bond.
turns out it's really just the two of us.
It's just you and Ursmuk talk. That's right.
Benya was like, "Peace, I don't want to do this."
Mhm. And I think that was about everything, right?
I think so. That's
Yeah,
what I
I'm pretty
remember.
sure.
So we are going to start today with everybody. You all have woken up and you're at the dorms.
We're back at Cody Hall.
You're back at Cody Hall.
I mean, that is where we live.
Yeah. Which room is this one yours, Sin?
Yeah, with Cask in it.
Okay, cool. I couldn't remember which room was yours.
Weird bedroom window.
Oh, that's right. So you could spy on Will. You creep.
Oh, shoot.
Just getting info for Kieran.
Yeah. But speaking
mind on
of
yours.
Kieran, that morning,
Yeah,
you receive a communication from your parents in the form of a sending spell. And the message that you receive is from your mother. And
God, it's like a howler from Harry Potter.
essentially, it is an invitation to dinner later this evening. And she said for you to bring any friends that you want over to the Bows End Tavern, and that it's on dinner's on your parents, but they'd like to meet your any new friends that you've made.
Yeah, she'll reply back to say that she'll bring along. Oh, shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 friends.
Are you including Loreen?
Yes.
So 5.
Oh shoot, yes, 5. I kind of forgot she existed.
You don't have to
I
bring
was a-
Lorene if you don't want to.
I was about to ask, who are you cutting out? That would be much more entertaining.
No, I'm sorry.
People's in detention.
I didn't know. I guess she'll invite Lorene if she wants.
It's totally up to you. Do you want to invite Lorene?
Have you made her a friend?
I guess she already told Lorene about girl code, so yes.
Because if you invited everyone else in the dorm and not here and not her, you'd be a bitch.
I would, and that's the number 1
Or
rule.
Rowan and Will?
Yeah, they're your RAs. That's okay.
They don't count.
Yeah,
No matter
They're the
how
coolest
much
ones of them
you're
all.
She
Rowan.
can Sims for both of them, actually. She's
Sims
going to
for both of
extend.
them.
She's going to extend the invitation and kind of like do that whole like thing in the doorway, like flipping her hand, like, "Oh, guys,
Yeah, you're gonna get shot down by both of them. Just so you know.
Well, I tried. Can I roll for it though?
You can roll.
Sin will pop in. It's a wonderful networking possibilities. You know, they're high up in the school.
Or it could be like a teamwork exercise. Those are fun, right?
Rowan says, depends who's on your team.
I'm on your team.
I do like you. You're much better than some of the others. And she looks over at Sin and Kieran.
Hey, anybody can be on our team.
That's a 19.
How is your performance?
I have no fucking clue, dude. I can barely
Did you mean
read right
persuasion?
now. No, what?
Are you trying to persuade them to come, or are you trying
No,
to
she
perform?
was she was performing the sexy lean hair flip at the door.
Oh.
And it falls flat.
You catch eyes. That's it. Yeah. Will says, sorry, I am busy. And Rowan says, sorry, I already have to listen to your dad in class. I don't want to go to dinner with him. If you're saying anything, you're muted.
It's not picking them up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was
You're
like
too far from the
turning
mic.
green, but nothing was coming through.
No, it's muted on thing. I can see it.
They're going through Rachel,
Oh right.
but she's using voice recognition. Was it voice recognition or whatever for it to pick up? And if she's too far away, it's only going to pick up the highest notes and then cut off.
But aren't using push to walk.
Yeah, push to walk. Come on.
Well, while Kieran is getting shot down.
I think I got it.
Yep, you're back. Okay, you're back. I can hear you.
I can't
So
hear.
you could just go touch the
Oh,
wires.
so quiet.
Oh, I turned them up in Discord to like 200%.
I'm almost max and I still can't hear him.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
I'm not liking how hot my
And
Look, I
it's
know
gone.
Will's hot, but can we focus on the party tonight?
Excuse me, I think Rowan's the hot one.
Well, no, in Kieran's eyes.
Yeah, I said what I said.
I think they're both
Jesus.
wonderfully beautiful in their own ways.
Well, they're twins. They would be very similar.
Same but different, and I like that.
So I'll plug the
No,
US.
I think it's good now.
Oh, I don't know what I pressed. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, can you hear us? Like,
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
that's weird.
Well, yeah, it just suddenly got hot and now it's
Her laptop was overheating like hella bad.
What is happening over there?
There's too much hotness in this room.
Technical difficulties like this when Rachel is here.
not. To be fair.
Well, while Kieran is hitting on the RAs, Luvinia, you hear a knock at your door.
We're all standing in the hallway.
Okay. She'll open her door.
It's Alistair.
Oh, hi, Lavinia. I just thought, well, I know you've got other things you're doing, but I think you might really enjoy the horticulture club. And right now, it's just Urs McTalk and me. So, if you have time, I mean, you don't have to like join officially or anything, but if you want to like find out more about stuff, I know you like plants and things. I just thought I'd let you know.
Well, I mean, I can't promise that I'll join, but I
No,
haven't
no,
gone
you
to
don't have to join. I know you.
to see what it's like. So if I don't like that, then I guess I'll join the horticulture club. None of the other ones sound interesting, I guess.
Well, it's more like I know you're busy and stuff, but like if there's stuff you wanted to know, then that I might be able to help or whatever. Um, but yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that. Uh, anyway, I guess what time are we supposed to be going to dinner?
Um, I don't remember.
It's just later that night.
I guess. Well, I guess whenever like Kieran wants us to go.
Yeah, it was really nice of her to invite us. I didn't know that she would. That was nice. Um, but I think I was gonna try to go help Meepo. I know he's got to study. So anyway, just thought I'd let you know.
Okay. Well, have fun tutoring Meepo.
In the bathroom.
Well, I'm just checking
Meepo's
on him.
tending to the frogs.
Oh, that's
just
right.
checking on him.
I forgot Meepo was keeping the frogs in the bathtub.
Oh, that's right. So, one bathroom now.
Guys, Cody House rocks.
Unless anyone has balls to sneak into Willa Rowan's room.
Hey.
That isn't Kieran.
Oh. She'll respect boundaries. But she'll sneak in if they're not there.
All right. So, during the afternoon, Alistair, you are out kind of just in the grass between Cody Hall and the dorms, just near the fountain here. And you see where is she? Here she is. You see Aurora walk up to you.
Oh no.
Oh, hi Aurora. How are you?
Hey. She like pushes her hair behind her ear and she says, I just wanted to let you know that I was going to be performing just a little set on the Rose stage in a few days, and
Oh, really?
yeah,
Well, that's great.
yeah, it's going to be in 3 days, and I just at like 7 o'clock. I was just if you wanted to come, I thought that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd love to be there. That's awesome. Um, yeah. Would you? Well, I guess you got to practice and things. But I mean, if you wanted to, like, I don't know, maybe hang out afterward, that'd be cool too.
Um, yeah, I think that I might be interested in that.
Well,
Uh,
I mean,
you see that she like blushes like when she says that, and she says,
oh, Alistair's full on blushing when he asks too.
but you see that she kind of looks behind you, and you turn around and you look to see like what she's looking at, and you can see that Kieran is kind of walking your way, and she says, anyways, I'm gonna go, bye.
Bye.
Okay.
And
that-
Alistair like gets out like a pen and like writes on his hand 7 o'clock and the name of the place.
Oh, who was that at the door?
Wait, did she come to the door, or was I like out and about?
You're out and about, but Rachel understands that she's coming up to you at least.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I have spatial awareness.
Oh, that was Aurora. Did you know she's in a band?
Yeah, I do. I actually talked you up just a little bit, beforehand, before she. I
You
think she might have talked to you.
you did?
Yeah, I joined the band. I play I play the lutes, right? I play the lute.
Oh, but I thought I saw you practicing with the hurdy-gurdy.
That's
No, yeah, no, she's in the hurdy-gurdy, and I'm in the hurdy-gurdy.
Um, well, that's so is is this part of girl code?
No, particle code, auction. Yeah, kind of, sort of like that, because, you always want to play up your friends, you know?
you bitches.
You
Well,
always,
well, that was really nice of you, Kieran.
of course,
And
girl code. Know
if
that.
if I can return the favor, I mean, it seems like you kind of really like Will. I could try to talk to him.
Nah, don't worry. He's going to be my own little pet project along with his sister Rowan.
Okay. Well, I mean, just if I can do anything, um, and you keep practicing on that hurdy-gurdy, I'm sure you're gonna get it.
Did he cut out?
No,
Did I cut out?
no, I could hear you.
Okay. So, what are you doing? I and really thank you for inviting me to dinner. That was really nice. I've never met your parents before, and they're teachers here.
Well, I hope you didn't meet my parents, because we literally just met. But yeah, no, they're actually wonderful people. They helped raise me, and they're just nice people. Just don't.
Well,
I
I
mean,
just meant that I hadn't met them around campus. I mean, obviously, I never met your parents before. Why would I?
why you acting so suspicious about meeting my parents?
I just wanted to say thank you for inviting me to dinner. I mean, I just
Well, just okay.
all right. Um, and I've got to go study. Um, I'll catch up with you later. Okay?
Wait, did Aurora say something about me? Did I not hype you up? Is that why you acting so weird and asking about my parents?
No, I'm really kind of confused right now.
I am too, because you're kind of freaking me out just a little bit. All right.
It's just like I was just trying to say thanks, and then I mentioned your parents, and you kind of got weird.
No, it's fine. I'm just a girl just protecting her parents. Anyway, bye, I guess. I'll see you at dinner.
Yeah. All right.
From
And,
oh, go ahead.
and Alistair kind of like he just makes his way away, like he's really confused about like did he offend her or something? So he's kind of worried, but he's gonna give her some space.
Sin is just like tearing ass out of the complex because she's gonna be late for work, and so she's got like one pant leg on, and she's running outside trying to get the other pant leg on. Oh, hey guys, if you want some coffee, go to the Fire Joel Cafe. Just, just a terrible mess, like an apron, one pant leg on, and just running towards the cafe.
You do manage to make it to work on time. And yeah, you and Mina, because she's training you, um, are the two that are kind of manning the counter at this time, and she's like showing you how to make drinks and stuff like that.
All right, so Sin is gonna try their best to follow along and memorize the drinks and froth the milk the right way, but she screws up a couple times and then tries it again.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of getting the hang of it. You'll get there. So, have you heard any good gossip?
Oh, there's a lot of gossip going around. Although I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say anything about it.
Well, I mean, we're friends. You could tell me.
Okay, so here it is. And she starts describing this weird, like, love triangle between Alistair and Rabina and what's the other one?
Aurora.
Aurora. I was thinking Autumn. I knew it was an A. And Kieran apparently likes both Rowan and Will.
That's interesting.
That's what I said.
Oh, I mean, I can understand that one. They are some interesting kids. They just like kind of appeared out of nowhere one day.
Really? I mean, it's not too far different from me.
Yeah, from what I've heard, they're not actually from Arcavios.
Huh. Wonder where they came from. I mean, they seem like such good students.
Oh, they are. I mean, that Will is brilliant. Have you ever had a class with him? Oh, well, of course you haven't. You're first year, but he
No,
is.
but I've dipped into his visage once, and it was wonderful.
Oh, right. Um,
I can see why he's sought after.
Absolutely. And from what I've heard, Rowan is a very talented mage. Like she is very adept at wielding her magic.
And that's fire magic, right?
Yep, fire and ice, those two. Kind of rudimentary, if you ask me, but I get it. Twins and all that. So, do your abilities to change form, like, do you ever use that to listen in on people's conversations or pick up pieces of information? I was just thinking about how useful it'd be in like investigative journalism.
Oh, I get all the inside scoops. I had used that to infiltrate competing businesses for my father. Quite often I would use it and, get inside information and seeing if they were doing something nefarious or not.
So why join like the LARP guild instead of the newspaper or the business leaders?
Well, I kind of wanted to go on an adventure, and it seems like they have adventures.
Yeah, but they're make believe.
Well, yeah, well, I guess that's true. I don't know. I mean, I wanted to start a business at some point, but I didn't like so much what the other students were trying to achieve. I was trying to have more fun with it.
I'm just saying,
So-
if you join the Strixhaven Star, like solving a mystery, getting a scoop, and really investigating it, that is an adventure. Let me tell you. Here's your
I'm
latte,
spoiled
sir.
for
Thank
choices. I didn't think I'd be so popular on my second day.
you. Well, I mean, I'm just telling you, if you wanted to check it out, I think your abilities could prove very useful in that kind of a career.
Well, I'll look into it. Maybe this LARP guild thing is not going to pan out.
Who knows? Um, is there anything else you wanted to talk to Mina about?
I don't think so at the moment. I think she's just there for work, light banter. Yeah, I think that's fine for the first day.
All right. then let's see. So, Alistair, on your way to meet up with Meepo to study, you do run into another familiar face. You run into Rabina Larkingdale. And she said,
Ben is entirely shocked by this.
right, of course.
Oh my goodness.
But you know, she's coming out of the biblioplex as you're going in to meet up with Meepo, and she says, "Oh, hi, Alistair. It's a pleasure running into you. Um,
Oh, hi, Rabina. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Here, take one." And she hands you a flyer, and she says, me and a few friends are going to be putting on a little, you know, shindig over at the Fire Jolt Cafe. We're doing a little acoustic session. It's going to be in 3 days at 7 p.m. And she like points at the flyer.
Oh, that's awesome. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, that's really cool.
Are you going to be able to come?
Oh, well, actually, I had just made plans to go see another show at strangely enough, the exact same time. Uh, how long are you guys gonna be playing?
Probably like an hour. It's not going to be like a super long thing. Oh, well, that sucks that you can't come.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'd love to be there, but I, I mean, if I hadn't just made other plans, I totally would.
Oh, that's okay. I understand. Um,
I, I mean, do you guys play regularly?
yeah, yeah, no, not really, but it's fine. I'll see you around.
Okay.
She kind of just
What?
walks off.
You're gonna give me a -1 for this, aren't you?
That was not the answer she was hoping to hear, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. um,
Man, college is difficult.
I know you'd think there'd be multiple nights and times for shows.
where's the drama in that?
That is true.
Um,
I don't know, dude. I have like poor time management skills. That's a lot of drama if there's multiple shows.
you walk into the biblioplex, and you meet up with, Meepo, and I'm gonna say Lavinia. Are you there to study as well? Who else is helping Meepo
Yeah,
study?
Yeah, she'll help me put a study. Why not?
All right.
Sing already committed because she'll also help because that's girl code right over there.
All right. Is
help
Sin gonna help Meepo study?
Sin's working.
Oh, right. So I gotta delete you from here. Goodbye.
Oh no!
So why the
The game you get deleted in real life.
so while the four of you were studying, Luvinia, you go looking through the biblioplex stacks for a specific book. When you are kind of pulled to the side by somebody that you remember from your past.
Oh, it's Casmina.
And she says, I see you've made it to Strixhaven, young Lavinia. It's good to see you again.
Oh, it's great to see you too. I realized that I never actually thanked you properly, so thank you for, well, saving my life and making sure I didn't kill anybody, and giving me the opportunity to come here and learn more.
It's my pleasure to sponsor you. You're parents spoke very highly of you, and I did get to see a taste of what your magical potential has in store, and this is the place for it to fully blossom.
Yeah, I'm really excited to like actually learn. I mean, learn how to, I guess, do it the right way. Although I don't think there's a wrong way to do it.
Oh, I guess it depends on the perspective. Tell me, your your friends that you've made, you seem to have run into some of my other students that I've sponsored.
I mean, we've talked to a lot of people.
Oh, I'm talking about the Kenriths. I
Oh,
brought them to
well then,
Strixhaven as well.
oh, that's nice. So you're like, that's nice.
Yeah, I do recruitment, I guess you could say. Um,
Did they do something dangerous with their magic too?
in a sense, they did. Where they come from was actually not too. The circumstances I found them in were not very different than the circumstances I found you in. Both in a swamp, you understand. Um, but um, their situation is different than yours. You and your potential over life and death is quite different than their raw, untapped potential. Yours is more subtle in different ways. Um, I do wonder though. You met somebody. I do have a question about somebody at your door. There's a
Okay.
shape shifter there.
A shape. Oh, no. Sin is a changeling.
Changeling. Where does this changeling come from?
I don't know. You. I guess you could try to roll for it. I don't even know what you history
Straight
or
intelligence
fraud.
roll if you're trying to remember it.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
Yikes. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Dirty
My
20.
Dirty 20. I
God, you were-
believe Sin told everyone where they are from, correct?
Yeah, from Fior.
Fiora, right.
I mean, Sin said that they were from Fiora, but I'm not. They never mentioned if all changelings come from there. Although I don't think that's very likely because not all humans come from the same place.
Very astute
That
observation.
might be very
Do you
racist of you.
do you know how this changeling came to be here at Strixhaven?
Did Sin? I don't think Sin told us that.
I don't think Sin
No.
did.
No, they haven't said that. Although it's not like a big deal if they don't.
Well, things might be a bigger deal than you realize. See, you shouldn't trust everyone that you know.
Can I insight check her?
Sure.
13?
Such prejudice in here. Don't trust a changeling.
I mean, she seems to be like not telling you everything. You don't know exactly what it is, but there's definitely like something's not being said in that statement.
Okay. The thing will play along for right now. She'll reply to Casmina, say, "Well, I mean, I guess so. I mean, I only lived in, really, yeah, I never lived around like a lot of people, so, but they were all trustworthy, and I haven't met anybody yet that doesn't seem trustworthy. Actually, no, that's not true. There was a girl that one of my other dorm mates just doesn't like. Her vibes are bad. She's kind of mean.
Those people will are a constant in life, much like death. There will always be assholes. But back to the subject of your dorm mate. I wonder, Luvinia, have you ever heard of a being called a planeswalker?
What do I roll for that?
That would be a history check.
11?
Like, you've heard stories of these like beings that can walk the blind eternities and actually, like kind of teleport from place to place. But you've always kind of heard about them like myths or stories.
Okay. Well, yeah, but those are just stories to scare, I told that my mom told me those stories, and I told those stories to my siblings just so they'd go to sleep.
Would you care to go on a quick adventure?
Okay.
As you say okay, she takes your hand and you can feel as there's this whoosh, and you feel as your body is like stretched and pulled, and there's this like cold sensation that kind of runs through your entire kind of nervous system as you are pulled through the blind eternities, and whoosh, you appear again in this it's like this kind of like land of like this medieval fairy tale kind of a land. Like, you can see there's these rolling hills in front of you, and in the distance there's this white shining castle, and off you can see like off to the left there's this like forest that goes on for miles and miles and miles, and Kazmina is standing there next to you as you kind of take all of this in. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
A con save?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no.
you immediately throw up just from the kind of travel that you've just experienced. And as you're kind of throwing up, Kazmina says, "You get used to that part. But stretch, behold, the kingdom of Eldraine, the home of the twins."
This is where Rowan and Will lived.
This is where they're from. That castle is where they grew up.
Are they royalty?
They are. But they're also special, like you, Luvinia.
Because they can do magic? Anyone can do magic.
But not anyone can planeswalk. As she grabs your hand and you appear back in the Biblioplex. I need you to make me another Constitution saving throw.
Rachel? 15.
You manage to hold on to your lunch this time as you appear in that same place that you were just standing inside the Biblioplex.
Can you warn me maybe when you do that? That'd be great.
It's less fun that way. This, you get the true scope of what I am saying, young Luvinia. There are people beings in this world that are far stronger than you can imagine. And you need to be wary of everyone.
So why did they want you to tell me about like where they came from, Rowan and Will?
They're not the ones you need to worry about. And she, as she says that, she says, I must be going. But pay attention and let me know what you find.
Before she goes, can Luvenia show her the bit of black goop she got from the mimic and ask if she knows anything about it?
Sure. Let me see. I rolled a 1.
God damn it.
So
They're a halfling, right?
she looks down at it and she says, it's black ichor, could be anything, I suppose. It's not magical of any kind.
But it came from a mimic that we killed in the library and here on orientation. It came out of some toads that grew in size for some reason, and nobody can tell us what it is.
I suppose then the investigation comes down to you, young Lavinia. You must figure out what it is. I don't know what this is.
But is there any teachers here that might know what it is?
I suppose the Witherbloom's teachers would be the best to ask. I might start with your oh my gosh, your physiology's professor, Professor Lang, might be a good
Oh,
place
the
to
bear
start.
guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you again. Bye.
I will see you again, young Lavinia.
Yeah.
Thanks,
see
bye.
you later.
Study hard. And she makes her way up the stairs.
Venia's gonna go back to the table and muttering something like about like what's the point of professors if they can't fucking help you?
They're here to take your money. That's what they're for, and to
And-
sell you their textbooks.
And so, Meepo, that's the green slot. No.
Oh.
That was a good meepo.
Right. No,
Oh, it's
yeah.
green,
See, you said on the test it was the red slot, but that was actually the green slot.
Well, how am I supposed to tell the difference when they look exactly the same? That one's kind of gray, and that one's a little different gray.
Oh God, he's colorblind.
It's a really good Meepo.
It's too early for that, Nick. I haven't had enough to drink.
But from the Biblioplex, we are going to... I think we're going to go to dinner later that night with Kieran's parents.
Kieran's parents.
Oh,
Okay, everyone, are we ready? Okay, is everyone ready for this?
Yeah, it'll. Are we supposed to be happy we're meeting your parents or not?
I mean, I did invite you, so maybe just a little bit excited about meeting my parents, but not too excited because you don't want to seem weird or creepy at all. Just kind of like mid-level, unless you know anything about like giants anthropology, then be total nerds about it. But if you don't, just act like very melancholy, like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. It's Dr. Singh and Dr. Singh.
Your mother's a doctor, your father's a professor.
Can I roll to see if I know anything about giant anthropology?
Yeah, make me a history check.
Probably not with advantage.
No. I mean, 17, I mean, like, you know your basics. Like, if I could compare it to something, somebody who, like, kind of knows stuff about, like, Native American history, like, the name of a few tribes, some basics and things like that. But if, like, you had to get into some specifics, you would be a little bit, like, out of your depth. But you could carry a conversation.
Like, don't get into like linguistic differences between like the Apache and the Cherokee.
Yeah, exactly. But you know who the
Okay.
Apache and the Cherokee are.
Got it.
But like you said, everyone be cool. Also, don't mention, how much I've been wanting to, flirting with the RAs. They probably wouldn't like that. Well, I don't think so. Let's just not mention it, okay?
Right. Girl code. Got it.
Girl code. Remember, girl code? One thing of girl code, you always tuck up your best friends when you're meeting their parents, okay? You don't start getting weird until the 5th time you met them, and that 5 times has to be like over 10 hours.
So I have some options for presenting myself. What do you think your parents would most accept?
Well, they go head over heels if you're a giant, but seeing as you're not, just go as yourself. They don't
Giant,
like a bunch
right?
of ponies.
I can't speak it. I can look it.
I mean, they go head over heels for that.
All right. Should I go as like a +1 or just myself but dollar?
Do whatever makes you feel comfortable.
Okay.
Other than that, we're going to be great. But just, we're all here to have fun. We're all here to make my parents. No pressure whatsoever.
All right. Anything else anyone wants to do before dinner?
No, but Kieran's going to put on a nice looking formal dress and put her hair sort of formal, but sort of not. Kind of like a messy bun.
Alistair's going to take a cue from her and try to like get some of his nicer clothes out, and like he's going to try to be like the gentleman and seat everyone. And when he gets done, he realizes that he's going to have to take like the awkward corner seat that's like sort of between Lavinia and Lorene.
Also, Kieran, every time that you say like girl code and you start like talking about the code, you notice Lorene is writing the rules down.
Good for her. That's good girl code. Not usually like what's required, but it'll add more. Shoot. It'll add more pluses to your girl code. I don't fucking know.
Sin is going to go with the Saffron's form, but slightly taller, like above 6 feet.
Which one is Saffron?
The redhead.
That's a garnish that you put on some like Italian food, saffron.
No, it's really good. Put it in
Use it in Indian food.
fucking Indian
Yeah.
food.
Yeah, isn't it like a dye as well?
Can
It is,
you...
Yes.
Hold on, let me do this, Lucas. Let me give you...
I need to find my
All
card. It's on-
players can be controlled by Sin.
I can't wait to see Kieran's notebook that has all the girl code in it. Or Rachel's notebook that has all the rules for girl code in it.
You and me both, because I have not been writing them down. I've just
So-
been having fun with it.
Lucas, I just made a character thing in the characters tab in the journal for Sin's faces, and you should just be able to change the picture in there to whatever you want and drag
yes,
it out.
I can do that.
That should work, right?
Yeah, that'll work. You want my token style?
It's totally up to you. I just know you have the pictures, and I don't want to like try to find them all and stuff.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So if you put the right one in, you should be able to drag it out onto the map, right? And then
Work like a charm.
And then I just have to make sure you can control it, right?
I have control.
You have control. All right, cool. I'm just gonna put other sin over here for now. There you go. Over with your friends. So you all arrive at the Bows End Tavern and are greeted by Professor Thrawn Singh and Dr. Marianne Singh, the proud parents of Kieran, and they do the the normal mom and dad embracing you, Kieran, and your mom's just kind of fussing over your dress a little bit, but you all are introduce yourselves, get seated around the table, and your dad kind of looks over at you, Kieran, and says, "So, my lovely daughter, how is everything?"
Oh, pretty substantive. Had my first classes, got a nice grade on my test. So, Strixhaven is everything that I imagined it to be.
Excellent, excellent. Is that do you have Professor Lang? That's correct?
Yes, I do. Yeah. We. But he's really.
Are they cutting out for anyone else?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Mom casts silence.
Right.
Enough of your babbling at the table.
Yeah.
What the hell was
Hello?
that?
Are you back?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much
Hello.
did you catch?
Not much.
None of it really.
Oh shit. Okay. Me and Professor Lang, we had a bit of a back and forth the first day, but he's really grown on me I've grown on him to the point where, he forgets that I exist, but that's what 100 levels class is for. Not really standing out.
Oh, well, I'm sure that my lovely daughter, you will find exactly the place that you fit in.
I know, just like the friends I made right over here. I don't think they introduced each other, but this right over here, the redhead, is Lavenia right over here. This one with the white hair over here, looking like anime harem type of guy, is named Alistair.
Nice. It's nice to meet you.
And this tall man right over here is Sin. I think you'll be interested in what he has to say.
Wait, hold.
And,
I want to point out to you what Sin looks like right now.
A woman.
Oh, fuck. This
It's okay.
person
Play it off.
Right over here looks just absolutely amazing. I mean, you'll surely hear their stories, and they're going to be so great. And this one right over here is
Lorene.
Lorene. She's the best type of character because she can read like no other person. Who the fuck is
I live in the dorms with you.
You do? I'm sorry, just meant it as a little joke. But those are the people I'm hanging out in Cody Hall.
Well, I'm glad that you are making friends, my daughter. We were a little worried about you, but it seems that you have acclimated to student life quite well.
Why would you be worried about me?
Oh, your mom like puts her hand on your dad's, and she like turns to you. Not worried. Just we wanted to, we know that you didn't have a lot of friends, that were going to be attending the school, and so we wanted to make sure that, you were fitting in.
Yeah, of course, Thank you.
Yes. Uh, how have you decided to join any like the intramural clubs or anything of that nature?
No, I did. I joined this music group actually. Tried out and I got in on the viol. I'm in the I can't read that. Aurora Strixhaven Showboard
It's the
Brand
show band
Association.
association.
Can't read my handwriting.
I can't read that.
I'm really out the block right now, man.
Show band. Not your father is kind of uh uh like pulls at his collar a little bit, and he says, would have thought the historical society, but I understand your love of the arts.
No. You know what? I actually don't have I don't have a lot of a good foothold into there, so I could switch into that club, just it's fine actually. I don't really I've only been to one practice, so.
Your mom once again kind of like pats your dad on the shoulder and says, "Honey, it's okay. You can be in whatever clubs you want to be in."
No. I understand what I have to do, upkeeping the studying and everything. So I'll just go through this one show that we have, whatever, and then I'll join the club because I have to remember, that I have to, that college is work, and sometimes you have to follow your career path, even in your extracurriculars.
Oh dear, you have no obligation to do what we do. You can be whatever you want to be. That is why you are here at Strixhaven, is to find your own path. Do what makes you happy, my daughter.
No, of course. Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, no. I'll look into I'll look into the historical society. Yeah, but I'll follow that's what I mean by following my own path. Oh my God, everyone, who's hungry right now?
I have to say it's been great being in Cody Hall with Kieran. She's been very helpful. She helped us a lot as we were studying for our first test in physiology. I don't think I would have passed it if she hadn't helped out.
She's always been a very brilliant young girl. A little rash at times, but brilliant nonetheless.
Yeah, no, totally. Alistair, quick sidebar over here. Kind of laying it on a little bit so thick. Maybe, not so thick.
But you really did help me out. I mean, you were good at it.
Just don't. Just a little bit thick. A little less thick, okay? Maybe a little bit chunky, but definitely not thick, okay?
Okay, sorry. I'll yeah. Got
Okay,
it.
because thank you for what you're doing right now, but just less thick. I don't want to seem like I'm too rash,
Lorene speaks up, and she says, Professor Singh, I'm sorry to hear that you got passed over for tenure again. There were some of the other teachers were talking about it, and I take tickets at the Performing Arts Society. I just kind of overheard some of the conversation at one of the shows the other night. I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's okay. These things, they happen. What?
Of course they do.
But the important thing is that the work continues. I'm gonna throw myself even more into my research, and hopefully, something will come of it.
Drinks. Does anyone need any drinks? I'll get everyone some drinks over here. Let's just all have some drinks right now. Of course, non-alcoholic. Of course, because don't want to do that. So I'll get everyone some drinks. Water, water, water. Everyone wants some water. Okay, I'm going over to the bar to get some water.
I'm going to go with her and help her carry the waters back.
Actually, Alistair, I'll go help her.
All right.
Sure, everyone go leave the table. I'll sit with mom and dad.
Alistair and Lorene are still there with you?
Lavinia's
joking.
following girl code, damn it.
Everyone's trying to bail on the dinner.
But Dr. Singh does turn to you, Alistair, and says, Alistair, how is it being in the dorm with all the girls?
Oh, well, it's fine. I mean, we have separate rooms and everything, and separate bathrooms and all. It's just nice to have people that you can study with, and it's good.
Oh, and what is it that you are studying here at Strixhaven?
Well, honestly, basically everything I can. My plan is to join Witherbloom, and I've joined the botany club.
Oh, very interesting. So your specialization is in plants.
Uh, uh well, I guess sort of. It's I just feel a connection to well the energies that fuel life.
Interesting. And you choose to focus on the uh uh I guess what fascinates you about those things.
Uh, well, I guess it's you could say it runs in my blood. Uh, I'm a Samsaran.
Interesting. Tell me more. And while you kind of are talking with her parents, we're going to flash over to Lavinia and Kieran getting drinks over at the bar.
Talk. I need like 10 waters. Wait, how many people? Like,
I mean, there's me, there's you, there's Alistair, there's your parents, there's Sin, and Lorene. 7. Can you make one of them an ale, please?
no, and actually make another one like the strongest drink that you got that I'm able to.
2.
So thank you. 2 of the strongest drinks that you got, but I'm still able to hold somewhat of a conversation, but it takes a buzz off. Thank you so much, Tusk. By the way, how are your kids?
They're doing good. Speaking of which, I could use you this upcoming weekend. Are you busy?
No.
Well, stop by on Friday night, and I'll pay you for the babysitting.
Thank you so much. How's your wife doing? Did she finally get, that thing on her back? I remember last time I saw her, she just kept talking about that thing on her back.
She got it checked out, and we are. I think she's got an appointment to get it removed at some point. But yeah, it's things have been a little stressful around the house, so I'm gonna take her out on a date night. And yeah, so if you could watch the kids, that'd really help me out.
And no, that would be absolutely that would be great for me. Well, for you, so to treat, I don't know, Dolores rights.
I gotta write that down.
I'm naming all these characters.
Hey, it saves me the trouble of having to name them. But he puts the 2 alcoholic drinks in front of you two and puts the waters on a tray for you.
Kieran is going to quickly down the alcoholic drink and go, "Can you just fill this up with water just to make sure, that they don't see me drinking like this?"
You know what? Me too.
Yeah.
All right, I need con saves from the 2 of you. And he'll say, "Oh yeah, sure, kid."
I'm writing down her name, Nick, in case you forget it.
Dolores, I've got it.
Con?
Con.
Oh no!
Oh, Lavinia.
Oh.
Lavinia, this
Put it on
drink
the
it's strong. Like you could see, like Kieran, like when she downs it, she burps, and there's even like some sparks that kind of come up with her burp as she burps. And you're kind of drunk off of like this one drink.
Lavinia, I need you to not act drunk, okay? Another thing, this isn't girl code, this is Kieran code. Please don't act drunk in front of my parents.
I'm not drunk.
No, you're drunk.
She's gonna put her hand on Kieran's shoulder a little bit harder than is necessary, and just gonna be like, Kieran,
So, like this?
like that.
Ah.
Kieran, I'm not drunk. It was one drink.
This is going to turn out wonderfully, I can tell.
Also, like, I know what it's like.
Okay, your hand is on my head right now.
I know what it's
Okay,
like.
it's slipping down my face. Thank you.
Easy over there, you two.
Because, like, I know what it's like for your parents to expect more out of you than what you can give.
Okay.
That's girl code.
Okay, I guess I'll write that down in my book. That is non-existent at this point, but okay. I'll remember that.
Kieran, it's Lavinia, you notice somebody, because you're facing the door, Kieran's back is to the door, but you do notice somebody walk in. It is
Better not be fucking Margot.
It is fucking Margot Luke.
Oh!
Lavinia's gonna kind of like peek over Kieran's shoulder and then quickly like move back to look Kieran in the eyes and be like, "Don't look behind you."
Why? What am I going to see? Kieran's going to look behind her.
God
Oh,
damn
fuck.
it.
As when you look behind you, Kieran, like you and Margot, like literally like lock eyes with each other.
She's gonna wave a little bit. Does she still have like makeup under on her eye?
It's hard to tell from over here, but you don't think so. It's been like what? Because you guys had the
2
test and everything.
A day.
Yeah, it's been a few days.
Okay, well, Kieran's gonna kind of like squint and go, "Oh my god," or just kind of mention like, "Oh, there's something on your eye right there. Oh god," and she's gonna grab Lavinia's hand and walk towards the table.
I thought you said you didn't want me to act drunk.
Don't act drunk. Just keep quiet. That's all you need to do right now.
Like,
Can I roll a performance check?
sure. Kieran, like you see Margot mouth the words giant fucker.
Kieran's gonna widen that smile like and just like really grasps and just oh shoot, just grab Lavinia's hand really hard as she's walking to the table.
How does a 14 do for that performance check?
It's all right. Like,
I feel like you're lying.
I'm like, let me roll. I'll roll some insights here. That's how we'll know. That's how we'll know. All right, here we go. Insight for mom and dad.
It's not like parents have high insights.
And it's not like mom rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god.
You know what? As long as
Dad, though,
like,
dad rolled a 6. So you're good on dad. Dad buys it, but
No,
mom is just
I'm
like...
worried about mom seems cool. Dad can fuck off.
Yeah, you don't think that her dad noticed, but you definitely know that her mom noticed. Because, like, Kieran's also sitting right next to her mom, so you think that she might have smelled something, too.
She'll just smile at Kieran's mom.
She just kind of nods politely at you, and she does look over and notice that Margot is there, and says, "You doing okay with the whole situation, my dear?"
Of course I do. You know, I've put it behind me. That's why, you know, I've put it really behind me. So, yeah, no, it's yeah, I've put it behind me. I put it behind me.
You said that 6 times.
You also sit down. You also sit down at the table at Lavinia's plate.
Oh.
No, I'm doing just fine right now. You know, I'm really enjoying the college life. You know, taking academics seriously because you know I deserve to be here. You know.
Oh, your mom like reaches over and like takes your arm as you sit down in the right place, and she says, "You do deserve to be here, sweetheart."
Of course I do. And Kieran will look towards her dad and kind of look towards the plate. You know, God, I forgot. Have the menus come out yet, or? Where's Margot? Is she alone?
No, she's like never alone. She's got a group of girls with her, and they're
Terrifying.
yeah, and they're just kind of over at a table in the corner, but yeah, food eventually is served, and you all are able to eat. You know, your dad's telling dad jokes, and your mom's apologizing for them. You know, the waitress, or the waiter delivers the food, and your dad thanks them, and when they pick up his plate and it's empty, he says he hated it. You know, all the classic dad things.
That's the
Well,
worst.
actually, I don't know the classic dad things.
Well, when your dad finishes his plate and then the waiter comes over and they say, "How was everything?" And he says, "I hated it. I ate the whole thing."
I'm really sorry about that. I'm really sorry. I'm super sorry, but yeah,
Oh.
no, that's funny.
Lucas, have
So-
you told that joke?
No. I eat my food in silence.
The strong, stoic dad. Got it.
Yeah. I don't. When there's food around, don't talk to me.
Ben, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, so Alistair is trying, like, he tries to get a read from Lavinia, but she's drunk. So
Does
he
Alistair know that she's drunk?
Make me a perception check, Alistair, or insight.
okay, let's go.
You have to
go
beat
with my insight.
you have to beat a 14. DC is 14, set by Summer.
Yep.
You
Alistair doesn't know shit.
you don't know she's drunk, but you think you might have, like, you kind of know how you can like kind of like, you're like, do I smell alcohol on their breath? But you're not sure.
Okay. Then he kind of leans over to, while other people are talking. He goes, I saw Margot come in, and I know that Kieran and Margot really don't get along. Is it girl code to like do mean stuff to Margot?
Because Lavinia is not super sure about how girl code works,
Yes.
she's gonna act like she doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Oh.
She's about to gaslight Alistair right here.
Oh. It is.
So I guess I'll
totally
do
girl
persuasion. Be like, I didn't notice Margot come in.
I mean, that's a deception check, because you absolutely did.
19.
Oh, damn it.
And I guess, Alistair, you could choose to believe her, or you can roll an insight on that.
I mean, I was kind of, hyping Kieran up. You.
How about
You were watching them the entire time. You saw her head go around. You saw Kieran
get visibly upset about it?
yeah, like you saw you saw the whole thing go down. So you know she's lying to you, but you're not sure why.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, that's very on par for college age girls. to think that they're being super sneaky and they're not.
Why you gotta attack me like that, dude? Why you gotta attack us like that?
Because
Okay, so
Come on, Summer. Girl code.
Alistair's going to excuse himself from the table.
Lavinia's gonna watch what he's doing, because now she's really interested.
Kieran is sort of dying embarrassment out of the dad joke that was just said. So she doesn't know anything.
Is this the bar like where the tusk tooth is, or like all the tables and stools the bar?
Where Tusktooth is, this is like the actual like where the kegs are. You can like see them, right? And this is like where the drinks are made and stuff like that. And
Right.
but the seating area is a little bit like out,
Where would I go to make my order?
up to Tusktooth.
Okay. Then Alistair goes up there and he says, I wonder if you could do me a favor.
Yeah, what can I get for you, skinny boy?
You see the table of young women that just came in? And he points over to Margot's table.
Oh, you mean Javanish's new table? Yes, I do.
I would like to buy a drink for everyone except her, and send them with my compliments, please.
Okay. Well, that'll be 5 copper.
And he pays for it.
All right, your money, kid. Hey, Javanish, got a drink order for you. And you watch as Javanish takes the drinks over to the table and gives one to everyone but Margot. And he points over to you as you're walking back to the table when they ask him, like, who are these from?
That's all.
You do see a scowling Margot looking at you when you sit back down at the table.
And when he sits back down, he kind of like finds a moment where Kieran's parents are distracted and looks at her and goes, "Girl code," and winks.
Okay, yeah. Go code, and she'll put up a thumbs up like what just happened, because she didn't pay attention to what Alistair was doing.
Luvinia did, right?
Yes.
But Summer left.
Summer told me to say that if I think she did elbow Kieran.
So then Kieran did see what happened.
I think afterwards, after Alistair sat down and now she's seeing Margot scowl.
your mother looks at you. Is everything all right, dear?
No, everything's just great, you know. Just having a wonderful time with my parents and my friends. Just having an absolute wonderful time. Yep. Someone was here. Would anyone like to go to the bathroom with me? Lavinia! You want to go to the bathroom? Want to gill code, you know? You do? You want to go? Lavinia will go with Kieran to the bathroom. And I guess Lorene. So.
Oh, well, I was going to say, Alistair was going to start, when she starts going, Lavinia, do you want to run to the restroom? Then Alistair turns to Lorene and starts talking to her.
Okay. Get rude.
Wait, he didn't do it to stop you from inviting her. He's just trying to, like, let you go.
Alright.
Lorene will, like, kind of be like, oh, yeah, I'll come with, sorry, Alistair, I'll be right back. I've never got invited to go to the bathroom with other girls before.
No, it's just fine. I just need to like, powder my nose or something.
So,
Professor Singh.
Yeah, Sin will
about
go,
those giants.
Sin will go too, so it'll just be Alistair with your parents.
Oh, fuck. I
Oh, no,
forgot.
it's fine. Alistair's
Oh,
got
no.
this.
Yes, giants are very fascinating. You know, they come in all different shapes and sizes with abilities, and their culture is vast and deep. Do you understand the ordning?
I think I'm somewhat familiar with it. It's the storm giants at the very top, right? And then the cloud giants. It almost goes by size, right?
In a sense, yes, but it also has to do with ability, and there's lots that go into it. And he starts talking your ear off about giants.
And Alistair is actually interested.
So the girls are going to the bathroom?
Or at least away from the table.
Yeah, they're moving as a group.
All right. Well, take it away. I don't know where you're going with this.
Okay, so here's something that I don't do. I know Alistair's not here, but I should probably, you know, preference this. But I'm the only one who messes with Margot when my parents are around, okay? And even then, I'm sneaky about it, okay? So for the rest of the dinner, none of you girls, okay, are going to mess with Margot. Because frankly, she holds more power over me at this point, okay? Do you think everything's going okay? I really need someone to tell me everything's going okay.
Lavinia will not say anything.
Lorene looks at you. It's like, yeah, everything's going okay.
I would like to insight that.
You don't need to. She doesn't believe a word she's saying.
Fuck.
She just wants to fit in.
Sin, please.
Sin's not here.
Fuck.
Yep, strong silence from Sin.
Okay.
I mean, it's not the worst that could happen. It could be worse. There could be shouting from your parents. Your parents could be shouting at you.
My parents wouldn't be shouting at me. They have quiet disappointment. They called it quiet dignity.
Oh. I guess this is the worst?
I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I did
Oh,
get
my
some of
God.
those vibes from your dad.
I do not trust her dad at all. He seems like a dick. You know what? Lavinia will say that to Kieran because she's drunk. Lavinia, your mother, wonderful woman, right? Your dad, he's a dick.
Okay, first of all, Lavinia is not my name, but I understand
Kieran.
the sentiment.
No, Lavinia.
No, I understand. Look, just know that I owe my father a lot, okay? And so, I just get really nervous around him now.
Can I be real with you for a second?
Okay, your shoulder's on my hands, but
My-
yes.
My shoulder is on your hand.
Yes. We have both been drinking tonight.
As someone whose father doesn't give a shit, don't listen to him.
Okay, very wise words coming from this girl in the bathroom. This is what girl code's all about. Okay.
I've read about it in books. Drunk girls in the bathroom giving advice. Am I doing it right?
Lavinia.
Doesn't know.
Lorene looks at you, Lavinia, and she's like, I don't know.
I don't know either. I came from but the town I lived in had 20 buildings. 20. Do you know how many people lived in those buildings? Like 3. There wasn't a lot of people. That's only like 60 people.
Yeah, I didn't have that problem as much as you're the first girlfriends I've ever really had.
Oh my god, we're the first girlfriends you've ever had?
Well,
Wait, do you not like have any sisters or anything?
no, I'm an only child, and I
Oh,
mostly get
that's so
along with
sad.
animals, not
Well,
people.
that's nice. You don't have any siblings? Karen, do you have siblings?
No, I don't. I'm an only child, but I've been on campus for a while, and of course, you know, I have giants.
I have
be friends.
3 younger siblings.
That sucks for
I'm
you.
the oldest. It must be so boring not
No.
having siblings.
Not really.
I mean, you
get
find
used
ways
to
to
it.
entertain yourself. Like, you know, I've been working on my, my solo synchronized swimming routine that, with a shoal of fish. Who needs siblings when you have fish?
Who does? Yeah.
Lavinia is not convinced. she's not even gonna insight check. She's just not convinced.
No, you don't even need to. Lorene, she's like, please still be friends with me.
Lavinia will be friends with everyone.
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 That's a betrayal girl code.
Do you
Karen
think
doesn't know that.
we should be leaving Alistair alone with your parents for so long?
Yes.
So-
He seems like he gets along with people well. So I think it's good for him to have somebody to talk to
Mm-hmm.
that is more polite than we are and will listen for longer times.
I mean, after so many times you hear about the giants in the forest of Averston. Fuck, I couldn't think.
Did
of
you
it.
say Aberson?
I accidentally did. In the
Poor
forest of
Paul.
Abbey. In the forest of Abbey, it kind of gets a little bit repetitive. Like, come on, I know that the giants develop their own tools and everything, but come on, let's just move on to the next conversation. And Kieran will lean over, I don't know, take some mascara out of her bra and then start doing her mascara up. Because she's finally realizing, oh yeah, there's actually a purpose to being here.
So meanwhile, out at the table, Alistair, Marianne Singh kind of stops her husband for a second and she says, so, Alistair, tell us, with all the girls gone, who, have any of them, caught your fancy?
And he kind of blushes a little. Well, I mean, they're all really nice. I did meet someone, and I mean, I like her. I'd like to get to know her more. But she's not in the dorm. She's in one of the other dorms.
Oh, well, good for you. Has my daughter been seeing anybody?
No, I mean, she's friendly. I think she gets along well with people.
How friendly?
Well, I mean, not like overly friendly. I mean, just friendly.
Good.
I mean, except for, well, I don't know that there seems to be something with this Margot girl, but that Margot girl is not very nice. I mean, not very nice at all. She's been nothing but rude to me ever since I got here.
Yes. Well, her and my daughter do have quite a past. So
Oh,
I wouldn't worry too much about it.
well, I mean, but no, I mean, she's, I think, I mean, Karen is at least very popular in our dorm. You know, she's kind of the hub of the group, I guess you'd say.
That's what I'm worried about sometimes. Would you keep an eye on her for me? Make sure, she stays out of trouble?
Oh, I don't think you have anything to worry about there. The honestly, the trouble keeps seeming to find us, regardless of whether Karen's around or not.
That's concerning. What kind of trouble?
Well, I assume as teachers, you must have heard about the the mimic attack in the bibliothèque.
Oh no, things like that happen all the time.
Well, I guess it just seems unusual to me. It's happened twice to us. We had to. There was an after exam party that
Her
we were
eyebrow
attending.
goes up when you say the word party.
Well, it's just all the students were happy to be done with the exams, and well, one of the actually the head of the horticultural club brought some toads, and they just got big. I mean, it's like not like, I mean, they got giant right in the middle of everything, and this black ooze came out of them. We had to, well, honestly, we had to step up and protect people from them.
Mm, that's bizarre. Uh,
And the same black ooze came from that mimic.
hmm. Well, I don't know anything about oozes. I'm much more of an anthropologist myself, but um,
No, we've taken it to the professors.
oh, good. Well, I'm sure. Where did the frogs come from?
Oh, I've just forgotten the name. I, I, I know it was somewhere on the portion of campus that Witherbloom oversees.
Oh, yes, the Sedgemoor.
Yes,
Uh,
I think they came from one of the swamps there.
Perhaps that bears investigation. That does sound like a place that ooze would come from.
Well, no, I mean, it wasn't an ooze. It was just more of an ichor.
What makes you what? Why is this the only common denominator between the two incidents? Is that why you seem
Other than
focused
that,
on it?
well, it happened with us there both times. Uh, I don't know. It's just
Is this some kind of prank?
I mean, I guess it could be. I don't know. Well, I guess I'm learning more about what Cody Hall's reputation is, so I guess there's plenty of people who wouldn't mind pranking us.
Yes, it's an unfortunate circumstance of people valuing things like status over other abilities.
But, that's one of the things I really like about Kieran is that even though she didn't have to be there, she chose to come and stay with us because she doesn't care.
Hmm. So she would have you believe. And as her mother says this is when the girls kind of come back to the table.
My God, everyone. Sorry we're late. We just had to, wash our faces, pat our noses, and everything. Thank you so much for staying. I hope you didn't bore. I hope you didn't bore Alistair with the, giants in the forest of Avidia, right?
Oh, I didn't even tell you about the giants in the forest of Avia.
No, but I did learn so much about the ordning. it's certainly much more complex and intricate than I thought.
Of course, it's complex and interesting. I mean, did he explain to you about the plot of the like musical about the music? The way that they do it is sort of like a rite of passage almost. Like sometimes they don't understand the full beat of it, but that's just what I heard.
Especially stone giants.
Oh my god, the Stone Giants. The way that they just do music through underground like waves and everything. The reason is many people have the misunderstanding that Stone Giants don't have music at all, but in actuality, the sound they actually produce goes underneath and they listen to music through their feet, kind of like, like elephants. No,
Oh,
legitimately.
is that what you meant with the heavy stone music you were trying to play the other night?
I mean, yeah, it's really hard to do, and honestly, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of work in order to do it, and you just need the right spellcasting, of course, and just the right drum and frequency. But when you get it right, it is. Oh God, it's magical. I need to show you guys like what they actually hear.
You see, your dad is like beaming with pride. He's just like, "That's my girl." Oh God, what's happening?
What happened?
Just some feedback.
No, I'm sorry. It's
That's okay. Is there anything else you'd like to happen at dinner with your parents?
what's Margot doing?
Oh, she's just having drinks and laughing with her friends.
I want to look at Kieran's spell list for a minute.
Yeah,
I want to see if I can hear something.
that's a free action to do so.
I know, but
I literally just did the same thing as looking at Luvenia's spell list. She's got
Oh, I was really hoping you guys would be looking at chat.
Sin,
no,
you did go to the bathroom with all the girls.
Oh, awesome.
And everyone freshened up and reapplied their eyeliner.
quote unquote freshened up.
Yeah. Okay, my question is, in Hideous Laughter, does the person know that I cast Hideous Laughter on them?
Of course.
They do?
I mean, I guess unless you have like subtle spell or something like that, like they would like.
What if Luvenia created a distraction for Kieran?
That could work.
She actually, she accidentally knocked over her glass.
I will point this out, and I will apply this right now. Lorene's bond boon is, and I quote from the book, Lorene is an expert at creating stylized distractions. If you want to slip away unnoticed from anywhere on campus, Lorene or her club members help you escape.
So that would work, but none of us have 2 bond points with Lorene.
That's okay. I think I will give. I will say that because you guys have been her friend and you are in the same dorm, I will extend her bond boon to y'all.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, I'm really good at making distractions because I can be whatever we need.
She'll pull in Lorene and Sin, and she'll go, "Hey, can you just do me just one thing for a second here? And can you put on a little show for my parents, actually, and just the entire bar, just see how fun you guys can be."
Like, you need distraction?
Are you trying to bounce from dinner with your parents?
No, they'll absolutely love you. Don't worry, my folks will love it. Just do a lot of stopping in this kind of rhythm right over here. Because honestly, that is the Stone Giants' like favorite type of rhythm to do. So just really stop on the floor.
Well, Lorene is part of the intramural water dancing club, so she does like to dance.
There we go.
So,
All right. Let's fake it till we make it.
All right, so let's see. I'm gonna roll for her for a performance with advantage. She got like a 17.
We're gonna come out like Remember the Titans. We're just gonna have a chant.
But yeah, she's like gets up on one of the tables nearby and begins like stomping and clapping like fucking queen, you know. And
Yeah, no, I told you, I told them, and they learned, this stone giant dance, and that's just what they want to show you, everything, father.
But yeah, she is creating a distraction for you.
Can she cast Hideous Laughter over at Margot?
Yes, she can. It's a Constitution save.
Yes, but since this is out of the blue, can she have disadvantage? Can she please have disadvantage?
I was gonna say, can I cause a distraction by thaumaturging all the windows and doors to shudder to the sound of "We Will Rock You" by Queen?
I mean, you could definitely add to the distraction for sure. Let me find.
Please, I just need her to fail. I just need her to fail once. Please, please, I'm begging you.
All right, so this is a wisdom save.
Oh, I don't like how you said that.
I haven't even rolled yet.
He's just verifying.
I was literally looking at at the saving throws. All right, here we go.
Please, come on. I just need a win.
That is a total of 9. She fails.
Yes.
This noise that you just emitted was.
And it all came through without breaking the microphone.
Yep,
so
I was amazing.
Squeals of joy, love it.
All right, so let's see. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. A creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter. So Margot just begins to erupt in laughter, like pointing at Lorene, and she literally like doubles over in laughter, falling out of her chair and onto the floor, just laughing in like the fetal position.
Hey, quick question, Nick. So sometimes people laugh so much that they throw up, and my question is, can Hideous Laughter do that to Margot?
I was gonna say piss themselves.
Piss themselves or throw up?
Definitely would be. Let's see.
All the fluids.
She manages to hold her fluids.
Damn.
But does it look like she's almost about to?
Oh, it looks like she's about to, for sure. But she got a 17 on her con save, so she does hold her fluids. But she is on the ground, prone, incapacitated, for the duration of 1 minute.
Okay, I want to do something spicy right now, Nick.
That wasn't spicy.
No. Kieran's going to get up and walk over to the side of the table, and she's going to try to help Margot up, going, Margot, you can't lose yourself over here. Remember what?
Had too much to drink.
Did you have too much to drink? Remember, you're the dean's daughter. You have a responsibility to live up. You've got to save face. She's going to do this the nicest way possible, as Margot is just almost piss laughing herself.
You could see this like look of like sheer hatred in her eyes as you walk over to her, but she's like unable to even like grab your hand because she's laughing so hard. But like you could see it in her eyes that she like fucking hates you. I'm gonna make a roll for her for the end of, because she gets a save at the end of each of her turns, so like every 6 seconds. That's another fail.
Nice.
As she has been on the ground laughing uncontrollably for like 20 seconds at this point, about, give or take.
Is Kieran able to help her up and go through the huge spiel that she
She does. Margot eventually kind of like you help like sit her up, even though she's still laughing. And as you kind of like sit her up, she starts to kind of like stop laughing as you are delivering your speech.
Oh, Margot, you can't do that. Remember, you're the daughter of the team. You've got a responsibility bigger than all of us.
I'm gonna roll an insight check for her.
I'm not even gonna.
I was gonna say you could roll me a deception check if you'd like.
15.
She looks around and she says, "I can't prove it, but I know that was you. You giant fucker."
Oh, honey, at least I fucked someone. At least whatever I got down there isn't covered in cobwebs and forever will be. Have a nice day.
As you kind of like turn to walk away, she says, "Yeah, well, at least my dad has tenure."
That was some shit.
You know, Margot, I was going to leave it at that. I was really going to turn the other cheek. You know, say that your bush has a lot of cobwebs, but obviously you just want to be torn down a peg. So let me tell you, your father's nothing but a money grubbing, power little bitch who needed to get his stupid daughter in there because she decided she was going to go over someone who was way more competent than her.
As you're like kind of like yelling this at her, you can see the rest of the bar has kind of gone silent, and everyone seems to be looking at you, including your parents.
This isn't fucking over, Margot. By the way, still see a bit of a bruise right there. Hopefully Lindsay isn't going to be around here. She's going to walk off.
And with that, I think we will bring the dinner at the Bosun Tavern to a close. Damn. We're gonna go back to the dorms later that night, late in the evening. After everyone has gone to bed, Sin, it is like it's the dead of night, and you hear this. It's not a knocking at your window, it's your window opening.
What?
I sit up like a vampire. Hello?
As you kind of sit up and say hello, the face of an older
What?
human gentleman kind of pokes its way into your room, Sin, and he is dressed in these like leathers that have like fur linings. He's got like buckles and clasps all over the place, and he kind of has these like white lined like tattoos on his face that seem to like go into his hair. Almost, it's very animalistic. But he swings himself inside of your window and kind of sits on the windowsill in this like crouched position, and he says, "You're the one that's okay. You're the one that they told me about."
Maybe?
You have a spark.
I mean, I have a bright personality.
It's not what I mean.
Does Sin know about the spark?
You have no idea what that is, but
I have no idea what you're talking about.
how did you get here, kid?
I was being hanged by a tree, and then I was just outside the main courtyard.
You were pulled through the blind eternities from one plane to another, right?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
That is because you planeswalked. It means that you have a planeswalker spark that allows you to travel the blind eternities from plane to plane. Makes you special, kid.
Wow, I guess I'm double special.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Luca.
Well, pleasure to meet you. My name is Sin.
Pleasure to meet you, Sin. I come here because people like us, they sometimes feel like they don't fit in and they want others that are like them. And I just wanted you to know that you're not alone, and that if you ever wanted to know more, that you can reach out and I will help you.
I do wish to not be alone. I've made some wonderful friends. I don't think any of them have this spark thing, though. They all seem rather normal.
There is one that possesses a latent ability, but you must be wary. Not all who possess this spark can be trusted.
Well, if it's a thing about trust, I know about that. I haven't been trusted since the day I was born.
I'm talking about you trusting others.
Oh, yeah. I need to work on that. Wait, should I trust you?
Probably not. But I still came here anyways to tell you who I am and what I am. I come from a plane called Ikoria, a vast plane filled with monsters and animals that I bond with. But here, many planeswalkers come here, to this place. So, I also came here. But you are unique in your abilities. And I find that fascinating. Like finding a new species of animal.
So, how does one know if another person has this spark ability? So that way I can maybe be able to understand what you're talking about and some of these other students might have. How do I know that? How do I find that out?
Unless somebody tells you, you don't.
I didn't tell you anything. How do you know about me?
That's my secret.
Oh, that's a cool secret. You want to share?
If you want to know more, then you can meet me. Hold on, Nick needs to pull up his map.
He's got a whole map.
Well, he gives you a location that is like off of the campus. So it's not at like one of the other college campuses. It's not in the central campus. It's like off of campus.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your special ability?
You see his eyes flash this like yellow color, and you hear this like growl, like this almost like guttural growl like from his like throat. And inside the window, this animal that you see here peeks its head inside your window.
Is that a liger?
But with wings.
Wow. So do you control it, or do you just like bond with it intensely and it just like reacts with you?
It's complicated, but it's more of a companionship.
Wow, that's awesome.
If you wish to know more, you can meet me in the clearing, and I will tell you more, but I can't share much because I can't stay much longer.
All right, I'm very bad at this, but he just told me not to trust anyone, so I'm gonna insight him and see if he's being nefarious. Okay. Well, I got work and some studies. What time are you free?
He tells you like a time like a week from now, like, you know, like under a full moon kind of a thing.
Oh, shit. I get it. Okay. I appreciate you coming and telling me about that.
And when you say this, you kind of like turn away from the window, and when you turn back, he's gone.
Sin goes bolting to Kieran's room. Knock on the door. Kieran!
Did Kieran drink at all, or is Kieran still in her room, or after late at night, or did she go somewhere else? Is she too drunk to answer? Is she even here?
I'm sorry, what? We're both BRBing right now, but I'm back.
Oh, okay. Sin came and was like knocking on your door furiously.
Okay, hey, what's going on? Hello. It's Karen. It's like 3 a.m. What's going on?
The hottest guy just came in my window.
Holy shit, the hottest guy? Oh my god. Where is he?
I don't. He had a flying tiger thing.
He had a flying tiger. Did you hit that?
I've got a date.
Oh, you do? Okay, monogamy. Is he still here? Is he interested? Is he single?
I think he's more a beast in the bed.
Did you or did you not hit him? Okay, where is he right now?
He hit me with some knowledge, and it kind of put me off. But and then she changes into his visage. You know, he was kind of debonair.
So he taught you some knowledge, right?
Yes, it was something about a spark, a unique ability.
Oh, okay, that seems oh, okay. Whew. And Alice, not fucking Alistair, fuck. Sin, I'm so grateful that you're talking about this. Whew. Okay, well, if he ever comes by, you know, give him my number or something. You know, maybe he's up to some adventurous things.
Sin goes back to her. Oh, sure, of course.
Of course, yeah. But you've got to tell me all about it. When it calms down and everything, and you just good for you.
I went to the wrong person. Zid walks away.
You absolutely did.
Good night, Kieran.
Good night. Hope you get a lot of rest tonight.
Sin just lays there looking at the ceiling, trying to parse all the information. And thinking, if I really wanted to, Kieran is easy.
I wouldn't chase these. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, after that, we're gonna go to 3 days later at about 7 p.m. Alistair, which show are you going to?
Hey, Nick, did you see the message I sent you?
No. Where should I be looking? In Discord?
No, in the Roll20.
Oh, I did not realize those are whispers. My bad. Let me see.
Oh, I haven't seen a whisper with the blackout. Does it look different?
Yeah, it's like hard to see. It's like a darker color.
I
Okay.
barely see my rolls if they did not change the font color at all.
No, it doesn't work very well, does it?
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, Alistair, you can totally. Yeah, Ben, go ahead.
Okay, so I guess as Sin is making all this noise, it kind of wakes Alistair up, and he kind of hangs out until he hears it quiet down again, and he like sort of sneaks out of his room and heads down the hallway.
Do we see? Do we see? Do we see? Do we see? Sorry.
I don't know. Does anybody else see, or is everybody else back asleep?
Sin's up.
Kieran's
Well, he doesn't make it to Sin's room.
Oh ho ho ho.
Ooh.
He stops right outside Kieran's door and uses prestidigitation to make it sound like he's knocking, but he tries to like center the noise over her bed. So it's like knock, knock, knock,
What? Who's
knock,
there?
knock, knock.
What?
Kieran, are you awake?
Yeah, I was just woken up. Kieran will open back up the door. What do you want? What's going on?
I just wanted to check on you. I mean, you seemed really upset with the whole dinner thing, just in general, and like, I don't know. I feel like you don't necessarily really talk to anybody. Do you need somebody to talk to?
No, I don't. I can talk. Honestly, I don't know where you're getting this thing because really, I'm just doing a great time. I talk to everyone. I don't know where you get this antisocial kind of thing. I'm an extrovert.
Karen, I know that you talk to everyone, but you don't really talk to anybody. You know what I mean?
I unfortunately do. That is the problem. Look, it's fine. I just had some trouble getting here, if you understand. And I'm just trying to pay it back to my father. So sometimes I can just be a little bit off kilter, if you don't mind me saying. And adding Margot to the mix with my parents, well, that's that's almost a recipe for disaster. But it didn't happen with a disaster this time. Someone could not hold their drink.
So I'm curious. Is Kieran like standing in the doorway, sort of like blocking the way, or is she like kind of set back a little bit?
Kind of blocking the way, leaning against the door frame, all cool like.
Okay. Look, I think I understand a little something about, well, difficulties and difficulties getting here. And look, you've been really kind to me, and that's not something that's always happened. Everyone here has been very kind to me. At least everyone in Cody Hall, anyway. I just want you to know that if you need to talk, and what you've just said is, I think, the most honest thing I've heard you say since I met you. I'm willing to listen, and I might even be able to help a little.
Okay, that's great. I'll keep that in mind, Alistair. She'll pat him on the shoulder. I'll see you tomorrow for class. Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'll talk to you then.
Bye.
Good night.
Nights.
Can Sin make a stealth check?
Yeah. I was gonna say, does anyone else want to knock on Kieran's door tonight?
Apparently it's open season. Oh,
Actually, not Kieran's door. Lavinia wants to talk to Sin.
Well, let me ask you, Lavinia. Did you just hear Alistair go down the hall and talk to Kieran?
I mean, I could make a perception check.
Go for it.
Sin has her ear once he hears when she hears the talking.
14. Alistair, were you trying to be stealthy?
I was trying not to wake anybody else up, but I wasn't trying to be, like, super quiet. Like, I was not trying to hide the fact that I was going down there. I just wasn't trying to make any noise.
Yeah, make me a stealth check.
Oh, fuck.
I'll say that, Lavinia, you were kind of like, you got woken up by Alistair's door, like, closing as he was like going back to bed.
Okay.
That's right. His door is right next to your bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Meepo has the room between Lavinia and Kieran.
Right.
He sleeps with the turtles or the toads.
But yeah, before bed, Lavinia, if Sid is still awake, she wants to talk to them.
Yeah, like you poke your head out into the hallway. You actually sit. Make me a perception check.
12?
I don't know. Lucas, do you want her to be able to see you?
Oh, yeah. I think it's very clear that Sid is like poking her head around the corner.
That's what I was thinking too.
just her head. So she was being quiet for the conversation and then leaned out to watch him walk away.
And it just so happens that Lavinia peers her head out of her doorway, like at the same time.
Yeah, it's like Alistair goes in and Lavinia pops her head out.
If this was a TV show, that's exactly how it would happen.
Yeah.
And Sin waves. Hey.
Lavinia will wave to Sin and then walk over to them. And she'll say, so I don't want to worry you or anything, but, so there is Kasmina, she's just an advisor, right? Not a teacher?
She's not a teacher, correct.
Okay, so there's this advisor at the school, and she's kind of the reason why I was able to come here. But she said she seemed really interested in you, and I think you should be careful.
Wow, that's the second time tonight I've heard that.
Wait, really? Wild.
Yeah, some really hot dude came in my window and was like, "You've got a spark. Don't trust anybody."
Like Will Hot?
Like Will squared.
Ooh. Okay. Um.
He
What?
kind of had this wild man hotness, and he had this pet cat that could fly. It was really nice.
That's badass. But she told me, not to trust anybody. But she said that immediately after talking about you, but I trust you.
I mean, I have no reason to lie to you.
And I don't have a reason to lie to you. That's why I'm telling you, because she's
So
gonna
maybe
kind of
these.
Luvenia, if Sin will allow it, she'll kind of crowd Sin into their room and keep her voice down a little bit, because she knows that Sin shares this wall with
Come
Will.
on in. I got a spare bed.
And she's gonna say, so she showed me where Will and Rowan came from, and she said I was special like them, but there was something she wasn't telling me.
Okay, so there's these really powerful people that are saying that we're special, but they're not being very forthright with the information.
Mm-hmm. Did he say anything about planeswalkers?
Yeah. He asked me how I got here, and I told him that I was being hanged from a tree, and then I just showed up outside the school grounds.
I'm sorry, you were hanged from a tree?
Sin pulls off her scarf, and you see a big old scar all the way around her neck. Yeah, I was being hanged.
Okay, this is out of... That's so sad. What?
Well, corporate espionage, you get found out eventually, and they string you up from a tree.
Okay.
That's why my voice is a little hoarse, because in my base skin, it's damaged. That's why I try to be other faces, so that way I can fix my throat. But this is me.
Man, I thought this was gonna be normal. I mean, I guess nothing's really normal, but
I don't know what you were expecting. My life has been kind of strange ever since I was born.
I just lived in a village. I was surrounded by a forest. My dad was a blacksmith.
Oh, you were a blacksmith?
No, my dad was a blacksmith. I don't give a fuck about what he does.
Oh, and she takes a cue card and puts it back in her pocket. Oh, yeah, I wasn't gonna bring up anything about blacksmithing. That's terrible.
God, this is kiss, kiss, fall in love all over again, man.
I know you don't care what your dad did, but have you ever heard of Titan Sword Premium Lubricating Oils?
What check would I make for that?
Is that a Billy?
History check?
History? Okay.
Hi, Billy Maisie.
19?
You've heard of a lot of things.
Luvenia has read a lot of books.
You've never heard of anything like that.
What?
Oh, it's okay. I thought, well, our brand didn't grow that far, I guess.
Are you trying to give me lube?
I mean, if you want it.
No thanks.
Hey, well, it's for metal. I mean, you've got armor, right?
Hold on, I'm checking my...
You are a cleric, after all. This is true.
I am a cleric. Yeah, she has chainmail, so yeah. Yeah?
Well, I mean, our proprietary formula of premium weapon and armor oil not only keeps your metal goods from rusting, they also keep your polishes brighter and your edges sharper.
Sin, you do realize one problem.
I don't have any oil.
You don't have any oil.
And I don't know
Well-
if you've noticed, but looking at Lavinia, she does not care about looking like shiny or like clean.
And you see Sin's
kinda
just like
crunchy.
her eye starts twitching because she's in sales mode. Sorry, that's the pitch. Sorry.
I'm concerned for everyone.
That's okay. I just wanted to warn you because I don't know. She was kind of. I mean, like, she saved my life and made sure I didn't hurt anybody else. But like,
What do you mean by hurt someone else? Did you hurt someone before?
no, I hurt myself, but that was with magic, and that's because I didn't know how to do it like correctly.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know there's a wrong way to do magic?
I know there's a wrong way to a lot of things in life. Trust me.
But yeah, no, I just thought it was weird because she just kept asking all these. Hey, she just kept asking all these questions, like, you know, who are you? Where are you from? Does all of your kind come from there? And I thought it was weird. And then she showed me where Rowan and Will came from, and I was like, I don't know why she's showing me this. She said I was special, and that they were special, but I don't know.
That's really weird because that's similar to what this Luca fella said to me. You know, don't trust people, you're special. He didn't ask where I came from. It seemed like he knew. He seemed like he had the ability to suss out when people had, I guess, this weird planeswalking ability.
Huh.
But, so, according to your person, Casminia?
Casmina.
Casmina. Oh, like me. Oh, yeah, like Mina Lee. Oh, so apparently you've got this spark too?
I mean, I guess, but there was, like I said, when she was saying that, it was like there's something that she wasn't telling me. Like something bad.
Like something bad about you or something bad about me?
Just something bad in general.
Well, perhaps there's some kind of bond we have? Being special or something?
I don't know. I'm not buying it. But I don't mean to keep you awake. I just wanted to like to warn you.
Well,
To just like stay away from her.
well, I will. But can I try something just to see if this whole spark resonance theory? Can I try something?
Yeah?
All right. Sin will put her hands towards Lavinia's on either side of her face, cupping her face, and she's gonna pretend to try to resonate and, kind of calm her, but try to make an emotional bond, all while just getting close contact with her.
So
She's faking. She's just kind of.
I was gonna say, mechanically, are you doing anything?
No, mechanically, she's just no, she's not doing anything.
Oh,
But
okay.
she's just getting close, and she's just like trying to get familiar closely with Lavinia.
What you're saying is you're trying to put the moves on her.
No.
What it sounds like to me.
When you're a changeling, you have to know the density of people's skin.
Deep emotional,
Yes.
compatibility bond.
Yeah. So Sin is just gonna be close and just close her eyes and just focus, and just ever so lightly, Lavinia, you see that the color on her pale white arms goes to a more tan color, similar to your skin color, and then it fades back to her fingers. Oh, that's interesting.
Hold on. For
I
a
like
sec,
some.
1 second. Lavinia,
Yeah.
what are your surface thoughts in that moment?
She's confused. She's not quite sure what Sin is doing, but she like she said, she trusts Sin. Sin hasn't she barely knows. She doesn't really know Sin, but Sin hasn't given her a reason to not trust him. You know.
Mm-hmm. So
She's very confused.
So Sin, you
and
do
unsure.
like the detect thoughts spell, you do kind of feel these like surface thoughts from Lavinia.
So she breathes in deep, pulls her hands back. I think we have something special here, Lavinia. I really think we do. As much as that Casmina said, watch out. I think we're gonna be fine. I got your back as long as you got my back. Girl code, whoop.
Yeah, girl code. Lavinia doesn't seem super convinced, but she's convinced about girl code.
That's the one thing we need in life, girl code.
Is girl code.
Lavinia isn't sure about much, but girl code has yet to fail her.
Oh, I can't wait until the girl code starts failing. It's gonna be great.
We know what rule 8 is.
The girl code has never failed. The one time girl code failed, it's because that girl did not follow girl code.
That girl wasn't a girl.
No, that girl went into the bathrooms by herself, was attacked by this basilisk, and she died. She didn't follow girl code.
Are you talking about Hermione?
No, she's talking about Moaning Myrtle.
Oh, Moaning Myrtle.
Moaning Myrtle. I'm sorry. Have you not? What?
I was thinking of Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's Stone. What?
And you're friends with her.
So,
Kidding. Sorry.
is there anything else you guys would like to do this evening?
I would like to try to sleep. If that's possible.
All right, you are absolutely able to do so. So, Alistair, over the next 3 days, you have some choices to make. You do some research and find that the Rose Stage is located on the Silver Quill campus, and that the Fire Jolt Cafe is located on the Central campus. And you, being the studious nerd that you are, timed yourself between the two destinations and have timed it at roughly 55 minutes.
Well, Alistair is very disappointed that he can't show support to his friends. Like both of his friends, but he's already made a commitment to go see Aurora, and he likes Rabina. She's friendly and everything, but he hasn't felt that same sort of like for her. So he's going to Aurora's show.
All right, so 3 days later, you find yourself at the Rose Stage. This is a rotating circular platform on the Silver Quill campus. It has a backdrop of roses made of magical ink, which creates excellent acoustics. Mage students... magic students practice at the Rose Stage performances, spar, or even engage in honor duels here. Faculty members often observe performances at the Rose Stage, and it's kind of a big deal. So you arrive early for the show, I'm assuming.
Actually, I make a couple of stops on my way over that I will message you, and I end up getting there like about 10 minutes early.
All right. What kind of stops are you making?
I want it to be a surprise. So,
Oh, well, okay.
I want it to be a surprise from the other players.
Got it. All right. Well, this is an outdoor performing space, and it holds benches for spectators, an orchestra pit, and the large main stage decorated with a huge rose. And when it comes time for performance, you do see that Aurora, after the applause dies down, makes her way out to the middle of the stage, and begins delivering her performance. And
personally, I'm just amazed that like she invited me all the way out here, and I'm the only person. This feels like a really special concert.
there are many people in attendance. I just did not add everyone to the to the map. But it does feel, in this moment, Alistair, it does just feel like it's you and her. Have you ever listened to Regina Spektor?
I can't say the
fucking-
name's familiar.
Her music is wonderful.
It is
What song is it?
mostly, it could be any one of her songs.
Okay.
But Ben, I want you to
Give me a style here. I mean, we're talking like singer-songwriter, like Lilith Fair.
yeah,
you know,
it's singer-songwriter.
punk.
Here, hold on. I'm
Okay.
Would you rather?
gonna link
Well,
you a song here, and you can listen to it. It's a great song. But yes, she has a unique way of singing that seems to just kind of encapsulate like the entirety of the arena, with very little instrumentation, and it's very much just the sound of her voice. And her performance really is quite breathtaking, as I rolled a 19 on the die for a total of 23. She has, or sorry, with her proficiency bonus, right? So it should be a total of 25. Like,
she's absolutely killing it.
yeah, she's killing it. And yeah, it's like a standing ovation and everything by the time she is finished. And she does, a few other songs in her set, and at the end of the night, there are like, it's just a complete smash and success.
I assume that means that there are going to be like a lot of people wanting to like hang out and catch her attention after the show.
You got it.
All right. Well, Alistair is very patient.
So you wait for what seems like an eternity. Eventually, you are able to kind of make your way through the crowd, up to where she is and everything. And you see she's like surrounded by a bunch of like Silver Quill students who are kind of geeking out about her performance and things like that. What would you like to do?
How late would you say it's getting?
It's definitely after dark at this point. You had to wait almost like 30-40 minutes just to kind of get close to her. So at this point, it's probably every bit like 9 o'clock almost, you know.
That's still early. Did I get any indication she saw me in the audience?
You're not sure.
Okay. Then he's gonna again kind of just wait in the background and see like if some of the others sort of peel off, and if like give it say like 5 maybe 10 more minutes, and if no one else kind of like starts peeling away and starts sort of leaving her alone a little bit, then he'll walk up at that point.
Yeah, I mean, like, eventually she starts to trying to leave.
Okay. So at about that point where he sees her like packing her stuff up and whatnot, he walks up. Says, Aurora, it looks like you're getting ready to leave. Could I walk you back to campus?
Oh, hey, Alistair. Yeah, a few of us were gonna kind of go together. They there's this stupid thing that they all kind of were talking about doing. Do you want to come with?
Oh, well, I mean, I guess what are you planning?
I mean, there's this. Have you ever heard of Sassy Sally Jane?
Have I ever heard of Sassy Sally Jane?
Make me a history check. Alistair, this is something that but from like a past life of being here at Strixhaven.
Oh, great.
And you know of the talk on the campus for decades of Sassy Sally Jane is a pink-haired doll in a patchwork tartan dress. Inside the doll is a voice box that some clever students rigged to repeat rude phrases whenever the doll's hand is squeezed. Jokesters used to irritate faculty and staff members extensively before it was confiscated. The doll has sat in the attic of Captain Dapplewing's manor ever since, alongside other broken, malfunctioning or forbidden items.
What was the captain's name again?
Captain Dapplewing.
You don't mean in Captain Dapplewing's attic, do you?
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's kind of a, it's just kind of a thing that, people dare each other to do. But yeah, we were gonna go head over to Dapplewing's manor if you wanted to come with.
Well, I guess it sounds like it could be fun. And I was hoping to perhaps get you a little more alone. It's kind of embarrassing, but here. And he pulls from some sort of short-term bag of holding type thing a like a half dozen roses. Says, I thought since you were playing the rose stage, it might be appropriate.
Oh, thank you, Alistair. These are so sweet. I appreciate them. And thanks for coming. I'm glad that you could make it.
Well, I have to say, I mean, I was looking forward to it, but I was stunned. I mean, I had no doubt you were talented, but it was beautiful.
You seem surprised.
Not surprised. I just never heard you before. I mean, I've heard people who can sing, but nothing quite like that.
Yeah. Well, it is the whole reason I came here, to make it big. And yeah, that's why, everyone will know the name Aurora Luna Winterstar.
I have no doubt. You are, I think you aptly named. You are born to be a star.
Oh, um, thanks. Hey, I've gotta go get like cleaned up and everything. I'll meet you over at the manor with everyone. Is that okay? You could go get
Sure,
your
yeah.
friends and bring them along with.
Sure. Yeah, I'll see who else is into a little mischief for tonight.
Excellent. Okay, I'll see you over there.
Okay, I'll see you there.
She like heads backstage.
And I guess I head back to Cody Hall. See if anyone's interested in making a raid on the attic.
Oh, before you as you turn around, you hear as she says, "Oh, Alistair," and she comes back and she kisses you on the cheek, and then she goes backstage.
Get it! Go,
Yes!
go, go!
And you all doubted Kieran saying this would not have happened.
I still
Kieran
doubt
say-
Kieran.
Fuck you.
I love your guys' dynamic over there.
Anything you would like to do on your way back to campus, Alistair?
He's gonna float a little,
I knew it.
It's a free action to float.
and I mean, for drama's sake, because if this is gonna be if the Alistair story is gonna be a harem story, I have to make the trip on the way back is gonna have to take me by the other place that the show was happening.
Oh yeah, it does actually. I mean, when you look at the map, I'll take you up over here. You have to go right past the Fire Jolt Cafe to get back to the dorms. And you have to go past the Fire Jolt Cafe in order to get over to Captain Dapplewing's manor.
So yeah, and again, I want to strenuously express that Alistair is trying to be friendly, and that he's just genuinely wants to support his friends. So he's going to swing by and see how Rubina's show went. On his way to, get everybody else.
Yeah. By the time you get to the Fire Jolt Cafe, I think it's closed because they close at 10. Let me double check.
I guess I don't serve alcohol then.
Yeah, no, this is a coffee shop. Yeah.
Not even late night desserts.
Yeah, I was gonna say
and,
it's a college campus, late night coffee.
I don't know. Do they have the hours in here? I don't think they do.
I mean, if it's up to you, man.
yeah, it's your world.
Yeah.
And trust
What was
me,
a concert
there are
at Fire
coffee
Jolt?
shops that are open on a college campus after 10 p.m.
God, I wish I knew that.
Yeah, it's called Mr. Coffee. It's on Counter Street.
I leave the campus by 5 because I take the bus, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, it's still open. By the time you get there, most people have gone home, though.
Yeah, I mean, the show's clearly over.
Yeah. Make me a perception check.
Perception check. Got it.
Oh God, is Sin working?
Man, I'm just rolling rocks today.
I mean, you look around really well, and you don't think you see her anywhere. You
I'm
do
just gonna
see
stop by.
you do see Sin at the counter cleaning up.
Okay, then I want to swing by and talk to Sin. Hey, Sin, how's it going?
Hey, it's going pretty well. I only
What-
burnt myself 3 times tonight.
Oh, well, that's better. You said it was 7 times last time.
Yeah. Good thing I could just change my fingers.
Were you working here all night?
Yeah, I wanted to pull in some extra tips. There was some kind of concert thing going on.
Yeah, how'd it go? Rubina played, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She did. How did Rubina do?
I rolled an 18 on the die, so she got a 24 total. So it was a fucking awesome show.
Can I do an insight to see if Rubina is the attention has the attention of Alistair, or because I'm getting lost in who Alistair really likes.
That's kind of the point of these shows. But you do remember.
I'm guessing, like, should I lie to him, or should I be honest with him?
No.
I don't know if you would have actually noticed because you were high as fuck on mushrooms when all that shit with Rubina was happening. I don't think you ever actually met her, did you?
Mm-mm.
No.
He did not.
Well, she was across the hall when I sobered up, and she was next to Alistair.
But you never actually talked to her, right?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if something was said.
No,
And-
yeah,
and
and
never
we-
like formally met.
So short of
And-
like straight up asking her about Alistair, I don't know what you could
Okay.
do.
Yeah, no, it was a really good. She did very well.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
It
What
came
kind of
from the
music
heart.
was it?
Jazz.
Oh, really? Jazz? Wow.
Yeah, it had some real feeling to it. I have a feeling that it was something deep from the heart, like she was scorned or something.
Oh, wow. Man, that's no good.
There was a lot of passion. It was beautiful.
Well, I'm glad her show went well. I really wanted to watch it, but I'd already told Aurora I was going to watch her show.
Oh, I think Aurora's a better fit for you anyway. But
When you say that, Alistair kind of blushes.
I knew it. No, it was good. It was good, and she did well. I don't think you missed anything, though. I'm sure Aurora's concert was better.
Aurora's concert was amazing. She was really, really good.
What did she play? What kind of music?
Well, I mean, she's kind of a singer-songwriter, and like it's just her voice is so expressive, and I don't know. I mean, she played the piano, she played the guitar. It was really just amazing.
Well, that I wish I would have been there to see it, but I was working. It sounds wonderful, though.
Yeah, it really was. But oh, if you want, are you about to get off work?
Yeah, I think we're about ready to clean up here and shut down for the night.
Well, I think there's I think there's going to be a raid on Captain Dapplewing's manor. He
What
keeps
kind
a
of
lot.
raid are we talking about?
Well, okay, so like it's been like this at the campus for a long time. Like he keeps a lot of the stuff that's gotten confiscated over time in his attic. And so it's one of those things that sometimes students do. They decide to try to raid the attic and get some of it back.
Ah, okay. Infiltrate, snatch, and grab situation. I like it.
I mean, it's never like, it's more mischievous than anything. And the stuff he confiscates, like, there's this doll that, like, if you squeeze its hand, it says rude stuff. And,
So like a Kieran doll.
I mean, you're not wrong, but that's not really nice to say either.
I'm just saying the truth.
You know, there's a polite way to say things, and you can be truthful without being rude.
I'm sure she wouldn't be opposed to what I was saying anyway.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really up on girl code exactly, but I don't think that's girl code.
From what I understand, I am talking her up, which is a part of the girl code. I think it was code number 7B.
But okay, if she's the one who's in charge of girl code, does she get included if you always have to talk up your bitches? Because I thought we were her bitches.
Well, I think it's a communal bitch, and all parts are bitches to the other parts. So I think anybody that's in the group has bitches amongst the group.
Oh.
So technically, she is your bitch, but you are also her bitch. And so it's a mutual bitchage. But I'm still trying to figure it out myself because I'm not sure if I qualify for the girl code anyway.
Sorry, mutual bitches got me.
No, we've been laughing over communal bitch.
That has a very bad connotation.
It does, but it's like rent a bitch.
Like rent a bitch, and you all share the same bitch. That's not girl code, by the way.
No, I think that's
Mine
sex
is.
trafficking.
Well,
Definitely sounds like it.
Well, you know, you're talking to someone who doesn't play by any particular rules, so they're trying to figure it out. At least that's the way I understand it. I mean, she just goes talking about bitches, so I think that's the way it goes.
Well, anyway, like if you're interested, I was gonna go see if anybody else was interested. I'm gonna be meeting Aurora over there, and I mean, I don't think it's necessarily like a date sort of thing, but I'm going. So I thought, I'd let everybody else know if they wanted to go.
Oh, it sounds like a date, Alistair. I would love to go, maybe, if Kadaris is not on probation, we can get him to come too. He's good with the bow. Maybe we can get him to shoot a grappling hook up or something so we can get up to the second floor without going through the house.
How's it going with you and Kadaris?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in 3 days.
Oh, yeah, I guess where he's on academic probation.
He's been spending a lot of time with Meepo, though, so we're
Well,
pretty close. So
I mean,
hopefully it's still
we're
going
helping
well.
Meepo study. Maybe he can come and join the study group.
Maybe we can invite him to the house. That would be fun.
Yeah. And like if he had to crash somewhere, I mean, I've got an extra bed in my room, so like he could totally crash if he needed to.
Oh, certainly. I mean, I've got room in my bed too, but whatever works.
Well, I mean, some people just don't necessarily feel comfortable but you can try that.
I mean, I've got a spare bed too, because apparently I have the largest room in the whole floor. So, but
Yeah, you do.
I appreciate that, Alistair. Thank you for the offer.
I mean, you do have the largest room, but you also have like the heating pipes that run through there. And I don't know how you deal with that.
Oh, you see. And then Sin goes into this long conversation about changing her skin at night so that way it's not adverse to the hot temperature. Like she turns to stone. And anyway,
after about 3 minutes of that, Alistair's like, so I was going to go let the others know.
oh, yeah, you probably should do that, and I probably should get back to work.
Probably.
Okay, so where are we meeting?
Why don't you just meet us at the dorm? But sometime soon. How soon do you get off work?
15 minutes?
Okay, yeah. Just as soon as you get done, come to the dorm.
I can do that.
And Alistair heads to the
gonna be
dorm.
fun.
All right, you find everyone else at the dorm rooms.
So, Hey, everybody.
That was the wrong button, dude.
Hey, what the fuck?
Yeah. This has been a great roller coaster for all of us, man.
What do you
Sorry,
mean? What
I-
the fuck?
Who's saying what the fuck?
That's me. That's me, Summer, saying what the fuck.
To what?
This has been a great.
Sorry, I just
session.
needed to get that out of my system.
my
Continue.
It's just two guys trying to figure out what the girl code is.
The girl code's a mystery. Wrapped in an enigma, like a little burrito.
It's like a jalapeno popper.
It's like a jalapeno plopper, yeah.
So when you get back to
Flopper?
the
That's-
dorms, you find that all the girls have already been to the Bows End Tavern, and they're making their way back to the dorm.
Oh, hi. So, guys, we've been invited to, well, a raid on Captain Dapplewing's manor.
Does Kieran know what that is? Considering she's been living next to the campus? Does
Yeah,
she
I mean,
what
you
that-
know what the Captain Dapplewing's manor is. Yeah, it's like this. It's a learning annex that like the faculty use, and it's like a 2-story home that's just located here on the central campus, and it serves as both like faculty offices and like a place for like dinner parties and like things like that.
Okay, but she knows what the raid is, right? And how just like
Oh yeah, you've heard of Sassy Sally Jane before.
and is this kind of like a rite of passage?
Yeah,
Or-
it's like nobody has been able to do it in like a long time though.
Wait, are you talking about the Sassy Sally? Are you talking about what is it called again, Nick?
Sassy Sally Jane.
Are you talking about the raid on Sassy Sally Jane? Are you got invited to that shit? Oh my god, you did.
Yeah,
Please
we
tell me
all-
you got
We all got invited.
everyone. Don't be tired anymore. We're going to Sassy Sally Jane. We're going to go on the raid.
What?
I don't need to explain this, but I have been waiting a long time for this. It's a rite of passage. Look, Lavinia, I know you're tired, but I need you to stay awake just for another minute so we can go to this Sassy Sally Jane thing.
Okay, yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh my god. Lorraine. Oh, fuck. I
No,
can't
I'm out. I'm going to bed. I already told you.
Oh, look, the rain's going to bed. I'm going to bed.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Remember girl code? Rule 73.
Can I insight check her?
Yeah.
I'm being fucking honest.
I'm glad you said 73 and not 7B because that's a
Fuck.
totally different code.
10.
You think she may have used this number already before, but you're not sure because you haven't been writing them down.
Just out of curiosity, what would Rachel have to roll for that?
If to
Like
actually
deception,
remember
persuasion?
all of them?
Yes.
That would be an intelligence check. Just a straight intelligence check.
Oh, fuck you. No!
No, there's no way that Kieran remembers all the shit that she said about girl code over the years.
Okay, Lavinia really quick is gonna pull Kieran to the side. What will you give me to make me to have me go with you to this?
I could teach you how to put on eyeliner, like really good, like a good cat. I know how to do that. You will never not have like a bad cat, like eyeliner. thing.
Lavinia just kind of gesture to herself.
Okay, yeah, you gesture into yourself, but you know what? Looks can be improved with a cat eyeliner. I could do it amazingly. I could teach you how to do it. I can teach you how to contour too.
No.
I could also teach you the bends and snap. Do you have
What?
the bends and snap? Have you not heard about that? I noticed that you have a certain crush around campus. I can get you I could get you in.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you don't, but I could teach you if you did have a crush. You know, I could teach you the bend and snap.
The
You reel them in.
Bend and Snap?
Yeah, no, you have not seen Legally Blonde.
I have seen Legally Blonde.
It's a
Yeah,
bend
the
and
bend and snap. You bend and snap.
I'm too drunk for this. Lavinia will she'll go ahead.
Oh, is Lavinia coming
Peer
along?
pressure.
Yeah, no, she gave into peer pressure. She's so tired that she gave into peer pressure.
Yes! Fantastic. I'll teach you how to bend and snap when you're not so, You have to look that up?
I don't remember.
Oh my god!
I can't wait till we get to the episode where we just go Will Ferrell and like we're going straight in through college.
It's gonna happen at some point.
Yep.
Hey, we're gonna end up going full Anchorman. Don't worry.
Now, question for y'all: do you want to do this, or do we want to wait for Ryan?
I
I
really
really
want
want to do it.
I really want to do this. So
All right,
let's do it.
then we're doing it. So, you all find your way to the verdant grounds of Captain Dapplewing's manor. You do see a small group of your peers congregated underneath a massive oak tree in the manor's front yard.
Who's there?
It is a number of Silver Quill students, first year students, a few others. Aurora is there, and she points over to you, Alistair, as you're coming, and she says, "See, I told you that they'd come. Now pay up, you goof." Oh God, the feedback. Oh, God.
Someone's murdering their
What are you
microphone.
doing over
Oh
there?
God. Margot is not there.
She's not cool enough to the Turtle Club.
Yeah, no kidding.
But there is a second year Silver Quill boy he's a fairly large dude with like blonde hair and blue eyes, and he puts his arm around Aurora and he says, "Hey, Aurora was telling us that y'all are pretty brave." She said that you fought some frogs and even a mimic orientation.
But this guy like totally like arm around her, like doing the macho "she's mine" thing, right?
He full Chad. In fact, I'm gonna make his name Chad.
Chad.
likes
Bad.
Okay, wait. Can Kieran help? Can Kieran help Alistair by kind of
Oh,
like?
Alistair is about to just pop off.
Can Alistair start flirting with this Chad person as soon as he's away from whatever the fuck her name is?
Alistair's not gonna start
Alistair
flirting
wants
with
to flirt
Chad.
Kieran, you want Kieran to flirt with Chad?
Hey, man, I will do anything to ensure that love gets on this campus.
Rachel, what is it with you and characters named Chad?
Seriously
Fuck
though.
At least this one isn't stealing my
Fuck if
blood.
I know.
Look, okay. Here's the thing: if you are all as brave as Aurora's saying you are, this is it. This is your chance to prove it. Sassy Sally Jane is up there in that attic. For years, everyone's tried to liberate her, and all have failed. What do you think? Can you do it?
Well, I mean, have you just tried talking to her?
Alistair interrupts, and he's like looking at this guy. He says, "Yeah, we can get it."
All right. Well, hey, we were all talking about if you could bring it back, then we'll all pay for your lunches for a week. No, a month.
Done.
No, that's not good enough. Because if I remember, Sassy Sally Jane has not been liberated from a jail for the past 20 years. That is not a month, my good sir. That is an entire semester.
I'll tell you what. He pulls out this like glowing like orb out of his pocket, and he says, "I'll throw this in."
Really? What does it do?
It floats. It's a drift globe. You ever heard of a drift globe?
Oh!
I'm going to say yes, we have.
It's like a floating flashlight. It's like a lantern.
All right. We'll take the floating orb, and you pay for, how much did he say? A month?
A month of lunches.
A month of your lunches.
Okay, we'll take the glowing orb and a month and a half of lunches.
All right, but you can't get caught. No indication that you were in there.
Oh, honey, we're going to get through it, unlike what you're trying to do. But, who cares? At least, we're actually going to accomplish something today.
All right. Well, you're looking for a pink-haired doll wearing a patchwork tartan dress. Now, go become campus legends. He is elbowing his buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name again? I can't remember your name. And believe me, I've been here my entire campus. What's your name again? Vlad? Oh, Brad? Oh, can't remember your name.
It's
Don't
Chad.
worry about
It's Chad.
I think he said Tad.
Oh, Chad. Oh, Chad. Oh, God. Sorry, your entire face is just forgettable.
Yeah. Well, at least I'm not the daughter of a failed professor.
Oh shit!
Shots fired.
God
Kieran is going to
damn.
get right up to his face.
He's gonna look down at you and he's gonna be like, "You're a nobody."
Look here, you motherfucker. I don't think you understand those rumors are truly true. I will tack you in the goddamn face until you're into next week. I will make sure that the last thing that you fucking remember is my goddamn fist going into your face. And that fist is going to go so far down your fucking throat, you're going to be pooping out my fucking fist. Don't you ever say that to me fucking again. Do you understand me?
Alistair gets Lavinia to help pull Kieran back.
Sylvania's not doing shit. What?
I think Alistair's tried to pull Kieran back.
Make me an athletics check.
Oh yeah, with my -2 athletics.
Exactly.
Yeah, I ain't doing that either. Saffron is going to be looking around through the windows to see if there's any faculty in the building.
Can Kieran roll an intimidation check, and can she cast thaumaturgy?
Thaumaturgy?
So,
Thaumaturgy?
two things. First,
Oh man,
Alistair,
Alice.
you're trying to hold her back, and you literally she elbows you, and you get knocked to the ground fully. Kieran, what did you want to do?
Can I roll? Oh shoot! that was wrong.
Intimidation? Yes, you can roll an intimidation
Intimidation.
check.
And can I improve that with
Thaumaturgy?
thaumaturgy?
You don't want to make your voice louder?
No, I just want some sparks or whatever. Please, for the love of God.
Yeah,
I
mean, you could absolutely use the spell to do those kinds of things on it. I'm not giving you advantage, but you don't need it.
Natural
God
20!
damn. First natural 20.
You see, the guy kind of backs off, and he's just like, "Look, I'm not trying to fight a girl."
Oh, what? You're afraid that you'll be beaten by a girl? Come on, bro. We all took gender women's studies, so let's make this fucking equal.
No. It's just I don't want to get in trouble, for hurting you.
What? So you're saying that you won't hit a girl? Fucking sexist. Let's go.
Saffron says to Kieran, "The legend of Sassy Sally Jane is in play. We need to focus.
Of course we are. We're going to be goddamn legends. That's
Don't
what
waste
we're
your
going to
energy on him. We have other things to do."
That wasn't even 20% of my power.
Well, you just wasted 15%. Let's focus.
As Alistair gets back up from being, accidentally elbowed in the nose by by Kieran, he just kind of looks at Aurora and says, "Nice friend."
Yeah. Are you okay?
He doesn't say anything. And he walks off.
Oh.
Oh, he's being so cool. At least he didn't cry. That's super. No, wait.
Roll for sleight of hand.
What? Side hand for what?
No, I was just
Wiping
the quick
cheek.
tissue to blot the blood off of his face.
Oh,
So that he can-
right. Yeah. Okay, so by night, the interior of the manor is in darkness. The ceilings are 20 feet high. The manor's outside door is locked. And, that is the information I get for you here.
Like
Okay.
how dark are we talking?
Like, you guys have there's the light from outside the manor, like with the street lamps and things like that, but it's inside, there's nothing lit.
How tall are we talking? This building?
The roof is 20 feet up.
Jeez.
Or
All right.
it says the ceilings throughout the manor are 20 feet high, which means that the first floor is 20 feet and the second floor is 20 feet. So this place is really big.
That is very big.
Is there any second floor windows or anything of that nature?
Yeah, but they're like 20 feet up.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna attach a rope to an arrow and try to shoot it to the second floor and stab it into something.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
I learned this from Kadaris.
Make me a ranged attack.
+6, dirty 20.
Okay, so you shoot your arrow up. I'm pretty sure this thing's made of like brick.
I wasn't sure if there was like outcroppings or
Yeah, like
kind of
unfortunately,
architectural
like you
features.
shoot your arrow and it doesn't seem like there's anything to like for it to like sink into. Like it's a good shot. You shot it hard. If it was wood or something, maybe, but like unfortunately, there's nothing for it to really like latch onto other than like the roof, which is like mahogany, but it's like 40 feet up in the air.
Quick question: are there any railings that he could shoot between, so that way when he pulls it up, it becomes perpendicular with the railing, so that way he has a good like notch?
There's no like balconies up on the second floor, I don't think. If that's what you're asking.
No easy access to the second floor.
Right. But this like opening like area here, there's a roof that covers this porch here at the front. And it does have like a low rail and is outfitted with fine wicker furniture. And above the double doors hangs a sign done in fine calligraphy that says Captain Dapplewing's Manor. Alistair, if you want to search the door, go ahead and make me an investigation or a perception. Not great. Yeah. The door is locked.
Well, what I'd like to do, because I've been looking at Mage Hand and it doesn't say anything. Like I want to use it to try to go to the other side of the door and unlock. Because I assume there's like a dead bolt or something along those lines.
Do you have to be able to see what you're
That's
doing?
what I was looking at. I haven't seen anything that says you have to maintain line of sight.
Let's see. Mage Hand. A spectral floating hand appears at a point you choose within range. The hand lasts for the duration or until you dismiss it as an action. The hand vanishes if it's ever more than 30 feet from you, or if you cast the spell again. You can use your action to control the hand. You can use the hand to manipulate an object, open an unlocked door or container, stow or retrieve an item from an open container, or pour the contents out of a vial. You can move the hand up to 30 feet each time you use it. I think it specifically says unlocked door. So because it's locked, it doesn't work. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like open the door with it. I'm trying to have it manipulate the locking mechanism.
Like if there's
you
a
can
deadbolt,
totally
flip
you
the
can
switch.
totally say that I can't find it or whatever. That's fine.
Yeah, it looks like it needs like a key.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was my attempt to finagle the door.
Lavinia and Kieran, what are you doing?
What are we doing?
Oh, okay, that's an interesting question, Summer.
What
I
are
guess,
we
are there
doing?
Are there any trees nearby?
There's the oak tree that you just came from.
Is it right next to the building so that we can climb it and climb on in?
No.
Let's see. Let me look at my shit real quick.
Is Meebo our rogue?
We
Yes.
don't have one.
Does he have a level in the rogue?
No, he's
No,
just
but I
Bard.
think he has thieves' tools.
Wait, is the building locked?
Yes.
Oh, and we can't let anybody know that we've been there, right?
Right.
Huh.
Oh no, he doesn't have thieves' tools.
I've got a very last.
Can we open any of the windows?
You don't believe so that you'd be able to open them without breaking something.
Okay.
Does Kieran know enough about this house to maybe know if there's a back door or if there's a
wait,
window?
sorry,
is it
I lied.
locked?
Or yeah, you could easily break the glass doors or windows to get in, but you know, that kind of
You can't open the windows from the outside.
Does Kieran know enough about this house to maybe remember if there's like a window that's not opened or a door that's unlocked?
Make me a perception check.
Kieran rolling hot 18.
18. You're kind of out here like searching around this like veranda while Alistair's like fiddling with the door, and you are kind of moving like this potted plant like to try to get like access to this like window, and underneath this or stashed like just inside of the potted plant, you notice that there seems to be a key.
Oh, there was a hide key in the plant. That's the worst place to put it.
Tight. She's going to show everyone and she's going to unlock the door, and when she does, and yeah, she's going to show everyone the key and unlock the door.
Yeah, you remember that your dad told you that one of the professors like loses their keys a lot, so they tend to stash keys sometimes outside faculty facilities.
Tight. And she's going to take like one look around before she steps in.
All right, so
And as she steps in, away from everyone's sight, that's by the oak tree, she's going to cast Disguise Self. And she's going to disguise herself as Margot.
so that if you get caught, it's Margot getting caught.
Yes.
What about the rest of us?
An elegant solution.
I don't know. That's your problem, not mine. I'll figure something out.
All right. Well, welcome to the foyer. Coat racks carved to resemble statues of individuals line the entryway into the manor beyond. The coat racks flanking the doors depict two dwarves wearing high-collared jackets. The other coat racks on the left depict one tusked loxodon, which is an elephant person, a monocle wearing orc and a gnome with a skunk for a hairpiece. The statues on the right depict a drow wearing a scarf, a burly human in a tuxedo, and a high elf in a cowl.
Good for them.
Beyond, you can see the Grand Hall. A set of magically shifting steps connects the foyer to this spacious open area. Beautiful thick carpet adorns the floor, topped by a crimson runner that leads into the dining hall beyond. From the corner of your eye, you see a formally attired figure.
Wait, there's a.
So we actually
figure?
see someone.
You actually see someone standing there.
Are they looking at us?
This might be awkward. I need to know who it is.
Hold on, I'm reading things. I told you I wasn't. I didn't have tons of time to prepare. Oh. No, I need everyone to roll initiative as it points at you and says, "The Earl commands you to leave." Oh, so yeah. Oh, I didn't get it up in time. Let me add you manually. Ah, what? Stop. Why did it add two?
It is all Luvenia. No one else, just Luvenia.
All the video, all the time.
Don't know how far we'll get, but it's just Luvenia.
Why is Kieran in the fog of war?
See, that's an interesting question I was going to ask, but I was too
Deep
embarrassed.
cover is what she was going for.
All right, what did Kieran get? She got 15 on the first try? Or, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Alistair got his. Okay, you put yours in there. Okay, and then I need to roll. Okay, and then I need to find my stat block here. Sorry, I am unprepared for this. I apologize. Okay, here we go. Oh, I don't have a token for this. I'm just going to grab a random token. No, I'm not. I'm not yet. No, where's a good token? Sorry about this. None of these are a suited individual. Oh, that one is. I was going to say, I should have a Western campaign suited person around here somewhere.
Oh, God, not him.
Okay. Add to turn order. Okay, so Sin, you are the first to react, and you, as you hear this coming from the Grand Hall.
All right. I quickly look around and I want to see if anybody has a shawl or a large piece of fabric, like a cloak or something. Does anybody around us have any of that?
Sorry, say that again.
If anybody has like a large piece of fabric on their person, or like a shawl or a cloak.
I don't know. Does anybody have
in
those?
the group of students around us?
I don't think I have any extra, extraneous capes or fabric.
You got that wonderful like jacket coming off your person.
I don't think that there's any extra fabric that Kieran carries around.
No, she barely carries enough fabric to cover herself, so.
Aha.
All right. As Sin comes up, she's gonna quickly pull off her. Well, actually, she didn't wear her armor, so she just has her like a black shirt underneath, and she uses her action to change her face into Professor Onyx.
Have you ever met Professor Onyx?
Wasn't she the one that let me in? Or was it a different professor?
No, Professor Sharkbeak let you in. Or are you talking about the dean that let you in?
Oh, that was the dean. Not. Oh, damn.
That was Augusta. She's the Augusta Talus, the dean of order.
Nope, can't replicate that. Shit. All right. Would I have seen Professor Onyx in the last 3 days?
No, only Meepo has.
Well, shit. I was gonna try to replicate a teacher to come in here, but it looks like I can't do that.
Do the dean.
Why don't you just pick your actual teachers? Like,
Well, the only teacher I've seen was a bear.
yeah, Professor Lang.
Does that count?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't Professor Lang count as a teacher?
No. As someone I can turn into with my changeling abilities.
Oh, that I have no idea of.
They're a bear. Unless they're a bear humanoid. I don't think that works.
I mean, they are a bear humanoid. That is a humanoid bear.
Lucas, you could turn into Dean Ambrosia. Ambros.
You've also seen Professor Sharpbeak, who's an owl. I see your problem.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You can turn into Dr. or Professor Singh.
That is true. Her parents are both teachers.
Yeah, I don't want to get her in trouble. No, I can't replicate people's attires. I was hoping that having a black shirt I could do Professor Onyx, but I haven't seen Professor Onyx. So I will walk in as normal, and I will try to stealth and go in the opposite direction. So I will try to find a staircase and walk to it as stealthily as possible.
Closest staircase is, I think these are staircases all the way over here.
In that case, I will go in that direction, going stealthily.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check. Even though I don't think there's anything for you to hide behind, really.
I was hoping if I can't see it, it can't see me, hide in the shadows kind of thing. Yeah, that's not good. 9.
Okay. All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's all I can do.
All right, Kieran.
Can you just say a line in Margot's voice? I'm trying my best. I just need to, I'm going to try to replicate Margot's voice.
You giant fucker.
A little bit more. Like
Giant fucker.
Okay.
You, Kieran, are a giant fucker.
You, Karen, are a giant fucker.
I kind of imagine it like a female Gordon Ramsay.
Right. Oh, you over there? Don't know if you know this. I'm fucking Margot Lee. I don't need you to be over here right now. Don't you dare. Do you not know who my father is? And she'll gesture behind her like, keep going. I'm providing a distraction right now. And she will have an argument with this man. Dean Ambrosia will hear about this. I hope you realize he's going to take a step back.
Okay, Malfoy.
That's what I'm going for. My father will hear about this.
Make me a persuasion check.
Can I do it with advantage? Because, for the love of God.
You can make it as part of combat.
Fuck yeah, 14.
All right, and then this thing has an insight stat.
Please.
It's very low.
Please.
All right, so it's it like straightens up from its like combat position, and it says, "Oh, my mistake. I thought you were common burglars. I have the table all set and ready."
No, we don't need a table right now. We just need to go to the second floor. We do not need lunch, and how dare you compare us to common burglars? What do we look like? Kirman Singh?
Oh, can I get you anything while you are in the grand hall or the dining hall?
No, you may not, but you may sit here and think about your mistakes as we go upstairs at our leisure.
Cheerio. And we're out of combat.
Hey.
Come along now.
Yeah, it just says that somebody needs to correct it.
Oh, fuck. Shit.
Uh,
Oh my
so,
god, talking actually worked.
So, looking around, you can see the dining hall is ahead of you too. The centerpiece of this hall is a beautifully decorated dining table. It's china and silver arranged just so. Along the wall, to the west is an upright piano flanked by cushioned benches. To the east stands a fireplace, its embers still slightly glowing.
Can Kieran just ask the figure one more question? How many people are in here right now?
There are 4 people in here currently.
Besides us.
0.
How many people in the building?
0.
Right. We're going to go upstairs now, and you are not to tell anyone that we were here. Otherwise my father will hear about this.
What if your father asks me?
Then our father will not hear about this.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. Come on, gents. Let's all go to the attic, I guess. Oh wait, what is Margot's sorority again?
Zeta Beta.
Right, Zeta Beta forever. And she'll, I don't know, walk over to the staircase.
All right. Is everyone following Kieran upstairs?
Yep, definitely following Margot. Because, we're such good friends.
Right.
We're such besties.
Lavinia, are you going with them?
Yep.
Yup. You all right, Summer?
I'm so tired.
I mean, we could pause it right here, because this is like, there's a decent amount of things still left to do in this house. And we could do it with Ryan here.
That's very true.
I would greatly appreciate a stopping point.
This is a good stopping point. Like, before you go upstairs and get into everything up there, like this, because we're talking doors and rooms and things happening. And
personally, I just like an explanation.
Sure.
Chad.
What about him?
Just what the hell?
What do you mean?
He's a Chad.
What are you talking about?
Aurora and I had a nice thing going.
Yeah.
And now you throw in Chad.
Yeah. It's called Popular Boy. Seeing somebody.
It's called competition.
It's called
and women not knowing how to pick good men.
It's true. She just got a lot of attention, dog. She played a great show. What do you want from me? People noticed her. And by people, I mean Chads.
And
Yep.
let it be known, I did not name him. Did not.
Is that Rachel holding a fire hydrant?
Yep.
Yes.
You said you stole it in LA?
My captain did, and then no one wanted to take it home, so I'm like, I'm taking this home. So now it's in my garage.
Love that.
Thank you.
See, I would never do that.
No.
Well, this was a fun night.
Yeah, it was very fun. I can't remember the beginning half of it, but I assume it was fun.
No, that sounded
We had-
so mean. Very sorry.
We had dinner with your parents.
Yeah, when you listen back on this, you guys are gonna laugh.
That was a clusterfuck.
It was.
The parent dinner was a clusterfuck.
As they so often are.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, I feel like for having a whole like one night to prepare all of this, I did okay.
Oh, you did fine.
I could
But-
not tell.
There was absolutely nothing wrong with the preparation. It was purely in the interactions. I mean, you know, Alistair is trying to like help Karen out and you know, and convince Aurora that like, you know, he likes her and stuff. And then there's like he's trying to have Kieran's back by insulting Margot, but apparently that was the wrong thing to do.
Yep.
I mean, there's all kinds of stuff going on there.
I mean, yeah, that sounds like classic harem protagonist problems there, buddy.
And then Sin is like, you know, found the new hot guy, and they go to talk to Kieran about it, and Kieran's like, "Did you bang that?"
Did you
I
have
mean-
that? Let's use the right Seminole.
Sorry. And you know, Sin's all like,
Yeah,
"Man, that's just."
There were zero questions about him coming through the second story window,
Oh.
Or just in general, you know,
breaking and
being-
entering or anything. No, zero distrust. Just hot guy.
Well, I mean, if Sin was like visibly upset, like, oh my god, there was someone in my room, then Kieran would be like, oh my god, let's commit murder today. But Sin wasn't.
At least Casmina had the decency to talk to Luvenia in a public area.
Yeah, commit her macro aggressions out in the open.
What? Planeswalkers are just special people, okay?
Apparently.
Planeswalkers are assholes.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Oh,
That
no,
is an accurate statement.
I know things, and I wish I didn't.
Huh? What? Who?
Who? What?
What could you be referencing? I don't know.
I don't know.
Why would those two characters show up in the same episode? Who knows?
Who knows?
It
Not
seems like-
me.
Why would they
seems like
say
it's
like
gonna
the
be
same exact thing? Like two different people. Who knows?
Why's it all about me?
It's not all about you.
It's also apparently about Luvenia and Rowan and Will.
Hey, but you know what you earned?
What?
A lot of drinking, because Lavinia did a lot of drinking.
The bend and snap.
The
That's
bend
what
and snap,
Luvenia
yeah.
earned.
Yes, the bend and
You
snap.
want to learn how to bend and snap.
And Luvenia would like to thank an acquaintance and Kieran's mother.
Oh my god. That entire action between
Luvenia thinks that Kieran's dad is sus as hell. There's something fishy about him. I don't know what, but it's there.
Who knows?
Nobody.
Why
Except for
men
you.
great till they gotta be great?
Oh!
Trying to remember, there's, and this is, I just had not played enough Magic in a long time, but they came out with like these Planeswalker folks,
Yeah.
and there was a blue guy who actually I kind of liked.
Jace.
And
Jace Bellerin.
yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. That's Professor Onyx's ex-boyfriend.
Okay, well that's a thing I don't know yet.
I mean, Professor Onyx. What? No, she's always been here at Strixhaven. What? Yeah, but Jace the Mind Sculptor is probably one of the best Planeswalker cards ever printed. It's really
I'm
good.
going to look that one up.
It's real good.
Oh.
But I had a lot of fun tonight.
I'm glad.
And
No,
And
this
I-
was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
I have to admit, this is hardcore nostalgic for me. This is reminding me a lot of my actual college experience.
I had none.
I mean, that's like what my goal is. So I'm trying to give Lucas a college experience, you know, and so that means I'm doing okay.
Like I messaged Rachel and I was like, that little stop by that Alistair did, like I made that visit on multiple occasions in college, either to like friends on a different floor in the dorm,
Oh, God.
be like, "Are you okay? Like, do you need to talk?" Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know when I got this message. Hi, Todd.
Who's Todd?
My friend that's watching, that I play Magic with.
Oh, good for him. Oh, fuck.
Well, I'm gonna be sad that we're not gonna get any more Rachel Summer co-streams.
She's
I'm
not moved to
gonna be
Oklahoma
chill.
for months.
No, she's
I don't
moving to
know.
northern Arizona though. She's gonna be moving
Yeah.
away from Tucson.
Oh.
Like 4 hours away from Tucson.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay, now I have to do some Googling.
No,
Sholo is up on the mountain in the forest, which nobody realizes exists in Arizona.
Yeah.
Just in a rough, I'm not asking for an address, but roughly, what part of Oklahoma do you think you're moving to?
It's
You know, the tornado-y fracky part.
That's all of it.
Oh, right.
Higher
Right.
portion.
Do you happen to know where Duncan, Oklahoma is?
I don't, but I bet Google does.
I know how to dunk on someone. Ayo.
It's around that area.
Okay, Duncan, Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, she's not gonna be too far from you, right?
That's what I was about to see. I was going to see, is she going to be closer to you guys or closer to me once she moves?
Oh, she'll be way closer to you.
Right in the middle.
Well, she'll
like,
be
I'll
much
just
closer
invite
to
you.
where I am. But if you guys are around Tucson and Phoenix, she'll be about halfway,
'Cause,
like quite literally halfway.
I remember when I was younger, we would often take road trips to see my grandparents who live in Texas. For like holidays and stuff like that. And we could generally like drive through, New Mexico, and into Texas like within like a day.
Oh,
We'd
shit.
get there like kind of late at night, but like we could make it in a day.
Okay,
And that's like
Dri-
even going through like Albuquerque, Amarillo, all those gross cities.
driving from where I am to Duncan, Oklahoma would be about 15 hours of driving.
That's about the same from like Sholo to where my grandma used to live in Texas. It was like 12, 14 hours depending on like traffic and whatnot because the 40 is shit.
Yeah, but it's gonna from us it would be like 20.
Nope,
plus
14 hours. 14 hours from Tucson to Duncan.
Oh, really?
Huh.
So it's almost exactly halfway.
Huh.
And I mean, who observes the speed limits anyway? So that's probably, if you don't observe it, that's like an hour off of your turn.
Nobody in the South.
Yeah. Speed limits are only just a suggestion up to 20 miles.
Actually, no, that's a lie. Texans don't know how to drive.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know. I saw some Californians and they scared me.
Well,
I guess
that's
it
a
really
whole-
depends on which way you decide to go.
I'm
Like
sorry.
if you take 20, like Interstate 10, then down and then up to 20. or you can go like through Alamogordo and Roswell and all that area, which I have to imagine is just in the middle of absolutely nowhere.
Oh yeah, definitely. We took that route once. Like we went to Roswell, we went through Lincoln, New Mexico, which is really pretty, but it took for fucking ever. It was so boring.
Yeah, I made a college visit to Lubbock when I was looking at grad schools, which is in that nearest part of Texas there.
I know where Lubbock is.
Yeah, that was just nowhere. I mean, that was like
Mm-hmm.
being on a 5-story building and being the highest point anywhere around was
Yeah.
weird.
My grandma, she used to live in Holiday, Texas. So literally the next biggest town was like Wichita Falls, and then I don't know, like Decatur probably. There's not a lot of big towns. No, Fort Worth. Fort Worth was the closest big town.
Oof.
So this could definitely change the whole gathering con thing from Las Vegas to Oklahoma or to Oklahoma City.
Nah. Vegas, baby.
Dude, last time I was in Vegas, I saw my teammate's ass. He's denying it!
Okay, maybe Oklahoma City. I always thought Oklahoma was further east than that. Huh. I don't know
No,
why.
It's just right above Texas.
Yeah.
No, Oklahoma it pretty well defines Central Plains.
Yeah, it's just the middle.
Yeah.
Nebraska? No.
No, Oklahoma also borders Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas, not Louisiana.
I guess I never.
No.
Colorado.
I always thought Arkansas was smaller than it is.
That's a pretty typical size state.
It's surprisingly bigger than I thought it was.
Compared to Texas, Arkansas is little.
Well, compared to any western state, it's little, but compared to eastern states, it's a little big.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the western states where there was so much desert, they just kind of chopped it up and it's like, we don't care if you have an extra 1,000,000 acres. It's like it doesn't matter.
Driving from Phoenix to California is hell.
Oh my god.
It's so boring. There's nothing there.
It's true. Especially if you're taking the I-10. The drive to San Diego isn't as bad because at least you're going through the hills, but the drive along the I-10 to fucking LA is awful.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Dude, I was stuck on the I-10 because someone got into an accident and I played rock, paper, scissors with someone who was just in stop and go traffic. It was great. Greatest moment of my life.
Oh, really? That's the greatest moment of your life?
It will forever be, if I'm ever married, have kids, no. I played rock, paper, scissors with a complete stranger.
Well, you know,
Highlight of
paper covers rock. See Ben's earlier picture.
What?
paper covers rock.
Oh, yep, paper covers rock.
Which one is Ben in this picture? You're the middle one, right? I think Ben's in the middle here. Ben?
He's denying it.
I
He
guess.
doesn't want the association.
Where'd the fire hydrant picture go? That's not fair.
Did you delete it?
She
I did.
deleted
Coward.
it.
I should have saved it when I had the chance.
Oh, but too late.
Too late. I didn't even think about it.
Ben, we need
Yeah.
answers. Lucas, do you know?
Do I know what?
Who's Ben in this picture? Which one is he? He's in the middle, right?
No, I want to say Ben has the gray sweatshirt on.
On the right?
I think so.
I think the left. I'm going with the left. I've never
No.
seen Ben. No.
Well, now we've all picked each one of these individuals, so we need Ben to answer us.
Someone's gonna be right.
God damn it, Ben.
It's a 1 in 3 chance.
I think it's also the right.
Well, I don't want to be alone anymore. I choose the middle.
So we're all gonna be wrong
when it's the guy on the left.
Yeah.
Ben, if you're talking, we can't hear you, by the way. I thought that was worth a shot, at least. It is past his bedtime. You think he just fell asleep?
Where he had to pee. He did say he was getting alcohol.
Yeah, that's true.
I made a Malibu sunrise today. It was pretty great, wasn't it?
It was pretty
It
good.
was dope.
I almost fell asleep during the session. I'm gonna be real.
Mhm.
But that's because I haven't slept since like 1 in the morning.
Yeah, you did text me pretty late. I'm like, dude, what? Shit.
What?
Ben!
Okay.
We have to know.
He's up and disappeared. We'll never know.
Right.
Sorry, if anyone was talking to me, I was stepped away.
We need answers, Ben. All right.
Okay.
In this picture, are you on the left, in the middle, or on the right?
Well, I'm none of the above. I just found a picture of UT students painting the rock.
God damn it! Wow, I thought that was actually...
It was the one on the left.
Wow.
We assumed that when you said we painted the rock, that you meant you and your friends.
Like, this is a picture of us. Yeah.
Somewhere in this house, I probably have a picture of when we painted the rock.
No.
But it was
that
not
is not
readily
it.
available online. No, that is not it. I thought I'd shared pictures of me before.
It's probably really
think-
far back.
I'm pretty sure you only shared one when you were, at least from what I know of. You were at that.
He went to the
bar,
Glass
right?
Cannon podcast.
Yeah.
The-
that
Yeah,
one
one.
show.
yeah, meet and greet.
Well, here, I will. It's a picture of a picture, but I will share one that is me and Allie in college.
Aww.
That is me and Allie in my apartment, in my old furniture.
Cute.
Nice.
See, clean-shaven Ben could be the middle one.
I never had hair that frizzy as any of those guys. Like, in fact, my hair, like basically in that picture, is about as long as I've ever had it.
Dang.
When I was a kid, I used to have a flat top.
I rocked a flat top for a while there too, Ben.
I mean, come on, I was a kid in the '80s. This was the thing.
I grew up with kids of the 80s, so I also had 80s hair.
Yes, that's right. I'm practically old enough to be y'all's fathers.
What do you mean practically?
I'm pretty sure my parents are older than you.
My mother's older than you too, I think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I only just turned 40. I would have had to have kids at like 15.
My mother's 52. No, she's not 51.
If you're having kids at 8 years old, Ben, you'd have problems.
I got my I got my shit to start ordering my shit for graduation.
Woo!
It's great.
Is it though?
No, that's a lot of pressure.
I just got a 15-year plaque at my job.
Oh yay!
Oh wow!
Damn, 15 years.
Yep.
So,
I have to say, I have not made it through 15 years of a job yet.
Yeah, I'm at 6.
I barely made it through 3, and I quit.
It's really good benefits. I can't give up the job.
Damn, I'd love a good job with benefits. I'd kill for a job with good benefits.
I mean, we had to move from California to Colorado to Virginia to keep the job, but we did it.
I'm sorry.
Wait, to me, it sounds like you upgraded states each time.
Nah, he's in West Virginia now.
Yeah, way better than Virginia.
I like things better than California, but that's just my opinion.
No, you're right. California's a hellhole.
Oh, I know.
Most of it is, yeah.
It's not that bad.
Southern California is pretty fucking bad.
There's just lots of people.
Exactly.
I grew up in a small town, relatively small town in California, so it wasn't that bad.
Did I tell you that we